Idol 6th season finalist.
Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so...
So whatever happened to SANJAYA after American Idol?
Wanna know a secret? Promise not to tell. We are standing by, wishing well.
After placing 7th on American Idol in 2007, Sanjaya Malakar found himself in the spotlight despite facing harsh critiques from judges, particularly Simon Cowell. He capitalized on his unexpected popularity by attending high-profile events like the White House Correspondents Association dinner. His unique image and fan support landed him features in magazines such as US Weekly and People. However, Malakar opted for a different path outside of the entertainment industry. In 2022, he revealed that he had transitioned away from music and found success as a pastry chef, currently residing and working in Montana.
Episode 29, I sort of running out of things to say here. 29 is a solid number. It's a good number. I'll have something good for the next one, maybe.
Unboxing Eric. He's just a little guy. How can he cause this much drama? Watch him fly. Unboxing Eric.
Look at me. I'm flying with balloons.
He was our little guy. He was an annoying little twerp, but he was a little twerp.
How do you stop this thing?
Unboxing Eric. Our little twerp.
I can see Kelly Clarkson's house from here.
Our little perfection. And unboxing Eric.
How far till I get to Stearns?
Thank you, Howard, for bringing us this gift.
Get me down from here, you motherfucker.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
I think I am gonna be sick.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
Hello, Stern.
Unboxing Eric.
So you think you're even close to done with SANJAYA? Not even fucking close, losers? Buckle in.
Heyo! We're not even close. Welcome to Vote for SANJAYA Sunday, also known as Unboxing Eric Sunday. How are you, DJ Electra and Luigi? Tits first.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Tits.
Yay.
No, we want to hear the tits talk. make them talk.
How do tits talk? What does that sound like to you?
It sounds
You
like a
tell me.
clap. It's a clapping sound. That's how they talk, maybe. Welcome to Sunday night. It's time for Unboxing Eric. We just watched a great football game. The good guys beat the bad guys. Huh? I'm just going to say that, so it's timeless. It's no score. The good guys won. So congratulations to the team that won. Off to the next game. Don't know what game that is because it's timeless. Universal. So, how's everyone's Sunday? DJ Electra, how's your Sunday?
It's good. I went to the pet store. I saw a lady with like 12 holes in her face.
Oh.
Okay.
Congratulations.
And Catch 22 was this morning. That was so much fun. We did a 3-hour show, you guys, to go watch Catch 22. If you happen to miss it.
A 3-hour show. Yes, and it was a shipwreck at times. My fault, mostly. And Luigi, how are you, my man?
Doing well. Having a good weekend. Just glad we made it in right under the wire. I was watching that game, and
It was a good game.
It's a good game. It really was.
Yep. And now Sunday nights are ours forever. We own Sundays now. Get out of here, football. Listen, there may be, 22 in the chat here, but we are the NFL's worst nightmare when we're on. They're like, oh no, are those cartoons on in that tiny little corner of the internet? Yes, they are. Quick, get our games over with. Thank you. None of that's true. And don't sue me, NFL. They're like, who are you? All right, people. This is the show where you come to listen to us listen, to Howard listen, to Eric the actor. It's amazing.
The more important.
Yes. And so we have been doing this now for 29 shows. So please, if you're new here, make sure you go and catch up on the other 28. And some were flying and some were on jet skis. Now we just chill. We're chillaxing. And so, yeah, make sure you check out. So we are putting each one out as an individual video as well. So if you don't want to watch all of them in sequential order, you can just watch them in random happenstance order. And I have to ask, what sort of monster are you that you would do it that way? But hey, to each their own. So, yes, so that is what we're doing here. We also have some other unboxing shows on the channel here at Hackman Studios. We do. We have unboxing. Oh, this week's a big week. The finale of Unboxing the Jesus Twins behind our membership wall. Today we just released for free the first episode. So if you like this after tonight's show, go back and check out the first episode of Unboxing the Jesus Twins. It's fun. And then it gets progressively less fun. And we are to the Shakespearean ending. So if you can catch all up by Thursday, you can see the ending, which these two are more than happy to fucking see. Let's just put it that way. They are not fans of the twins. Not in the way that I am. I hold them dear to my heart.
They're easy to hate, but I do love doing the show.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of DJ Electra's twins.
Hey there. Might be the best joke you've ever told here. Congratulations. Man on his game tonight. Watch out, everyone.
Best joke I've ever told. Wasn't even joking.
See, that's what it happens. That's what happens. That's what happens. I told Electra tried this dating site we talked about on Catch 22 today. She's like, ugh, I am done dating. I'm like, well, now it's going to happen. Now the man's going to walk into your life. Because the second you quit is the second you put out the energy like you need someone to suckle your crotch. Thank you.
Wow.
Hey now. Suckle.
You have a way with words, Casey.
I do. Yes. Which way? No one knows. Probably a terrible way. All right. Are we ready to do some call breakdowns?
No.
Oh, also,
no, not ready yet. I wanted to say hi to chat and ask everyone how you guys are doing in chat. Good to see you here. Thanks for being here.
SG fanboy in the chat.
Yeah.
Glad to see you, bud.
I see a lot. You know who I saw in here earlier? Who did I see? Hold on. Miguel H. I hadn't seen Miguel H. in a goddamn dog age. It's good to see you, Miguel H. Where you been? Do you just get out? You just get paroled? Feel you, bro. Feel you, brother.
Spur Snake in the chat.
Hey, Spur. I noticed Dylan doesn't come in our chats anymore. Dylan?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Oh, okay.
He does.
A little late though. Yeah, he'll be. I'm willing to bet he'll be here a little later.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I'm just gonna double down on the jokes. Catch 22.
At a theater near me has volunteered to suckle that crotch. Casey. Yes.
Oh.
Well, I've seen him hitting on Electra on Twitter, so I'm sure that's
he didn't say whose.
Well,
I
let me
assumed
guess.
yours.
Hey, well, let's just go in a dark room, pick a crotch. Yeah, just get on your knees. We'll just slap our organs in your face. That's what we do. That's how we do here on Unboxing Eric. We're an organ face slapping company. Yeah. So anyway.
And Jerry Lahane said that.
Damn it.
Sorry, I had to do it.
That's fair.
Good.
That's a listen.
Funny.
Listen, comedy gods must be served. Electra, is your throat doing better now? Are we ready to go? Because I think we need a call breakdown from last week's calls. Last week, obviously, was call 122 and 123 from March 19th and March 20th, 2007. Oh, my God, that's nerdy. But now we're up to 124. But where are we at? Electra, are you ready?
No.
God
Yes,
damn it.
I'm ready.
All right, folks, here we go for the call recap of last week.
Recap calls 122 to 123. ETM has trouble with the phone still. The SANJAYA agenda. ETM thinks Stuttering John will kill Idol. Inside edition 40% of the vote. Fake Arnold versus ETM. Is ETM closeted? ETM voted number 3 midget of all time. Perpetual. Ungrateful monster. A collection of genetic mistakes. Uncommonly angry. Surly. ETM picked 3 of 6 Idol seasons wrong. ETM Idol expert status is in doubt.
She did it.
I think I failed on that one.
Why did the ETM think that Stuttering John would kill Idol?
Yeah.
I
don't remember that
just put
part.
Yeah, no, sometimes I put I call them landmines in there because she has to, it'll force her to think and she'll be like, wait, that didn't happen. Now
I
she
was
stopped.
like, Stuttering
I
John
got
wasn't
her.
even in that episode. Like, what?
Was that a
He's in all our
shorthand for
hearts.
SANJAYA?
It
Was
did,
that what
it
that-
did.
Yes, that's SANJAYA.
Oh, it's supposed to be SANJAYA?
Yes, but Stuttering John
SJ?
works. Yes, SJ. Yes, SANJAYA, like San Francisco. SANJAYA. What are we talking
You
about?
just write out SANJAYA. Of course, SJ's going to
Hey,
be Stuttering
you trying
John.
to write out SANJAYA? All those Indians, they got all those extra letters, and you get it wrong. I just SJ. What's up, SJ? From now on, vote SJ. That's what
Vote
we're
SJ.
Yes.
Vote for the worst.
But-
Vote SJ.
Yes, but Electra did an amazing job getting us up to speed where we're at. And does anyone have any questions, comments, statements before we get rolling here? We are a monetized channel, people, so you can give, and we are at the end of the month, so it's we're gonna have to either throw Electra out on the corner or get some super chats. You know which I prefer. Keep your goddamn money. Just get her out on that corner. Put her on that
Who's
pole.
trying to turn me out? What's up with that?
We know,
It's,
we know that there'd be a demand.
Yes, and also it's getting ahead of any charges. We talked about it beforehand. What are you talking about?
It's a compliment.
Yeah, it's like how we all know what Krager's is before he actually commits the crime. It's so we all just go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hi, Kragers. Hope you're doing well, Kragers, out there wherever you are. All right, are we ready for some calls?
Yes.
All right, here's the thing we haven't talked about on this show. We listen. We see your feedback. We pay attention. Also, SANJAYA's sister's tits. But we listen and we pay attention to what you guys say. And what you guys say is key.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you put the picture back up?
What picture?
You know
What are
what's
talking about?
funny? The picture you just had of SANJAYA's sister's tits. What's funny is
yeah. hold on.
for a moment, I thought you put Eric's face on her.
That's really her face?
That's really her face.
I will marry me. Yes.
They would have
I did
made the
not.
cutest couple.
They would have.
I was like, oh, hey, that's a good one. Wait, that's real.
Cutest couple ever, but oh my God, the Mongoloids. They would
But now we have to put Eric's face on that.
Yes, now we have to put it on everything. All right, so that was her. What were we talking about?
Eric.
Oh, yes. So
The show is.
the main complaint here is sometimes we get rolling into the show, call 2 or 3, and like 3 seconds go by and I'll stop the goddamn tape and we'll start talking. And like if you just come in and you're not watching the show and you're like, what the hell are these tards? Then yes, that would be annoying. So to remedy that, we voted, and this is what we're doing.
Have we given this
so-
a name yet? Have we given it a name?
What did Yuko call it? We're micromanaging.
I was gonna say let's call it a play clock.
Yeah, it's a play clock. We have a shot clock.
Yeah,
It's our shot clock.
perfect.
Yeah.
A shot
Yeah,
clock.
so we have a shot clock. So basically, anytime I start a call, bink, I put on the shot clock. It's 25 seconds of uninterrupted call that we have to listen to get everything established, because even if we're rolling, that will slow us down. We listen to you, people. We listen. It won't stop anything. And so when that goes down, you'll see a little thing that says talk. We don't have to talk, but it just means we are allowed to talk. And by the way, if you violate this, you're not in trouble. It's just in the spirit. See, look at this. It says talk in his mouth. But that kind of keeps it flowing. And then the second thing is sometimes when there's 5 people in the room at Howard Stern and they're all fucking talking, and Luigi or Electra want to make a point, I'm kind of like, Who's talking? What's going on? Because this program doesn't give you enough visual cue on the audio to see who's actually talking. Thanks for that, EV Mux. I institute a bell policy. Would you please hit your bell, Luigi, for me?
Yep.
No, that's not going to work. I
wait.
told you.
Sorry.
There
Wrong
it
one.
is. See, that high pitch doesn't undercut who's talking, the frequency of the voice in the room, and then I can pause it and we can talk. And so we're just doing these things because we're 30 episodes in. We got hundreds more to do on all these characters from Stern, and we want to get the best flow going here possible for you. And so it doesn't really change anything, except we're going to have some fun with it. And so if you notice any one of us talking before the 25 seconds at the beginning of each phone call or voicemail or whatever, just the beginning, then let us know, and they will be severely punished. Most likely by karaoke, which means we'll be punished. Thank you. Mhm. All right. Does that make sense to everyone? I
I don't have a bell. Can I just go like this?
Well, that's not going to work because I don't hear anything. That's
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
This.
Yeah.
Visual.
yes, that works.
Okay.
Yes, disrespectful titty student in the front. You have a question? Yes. All right. What's that? What's that rumbling sound? Did you guys hear that? Oh, it started raining in LA, but I don't think that's rain. It's an egg attack. It never gets old. That never gets old. Except I'm kind of getting old of it. I can't stop it. It just goes forever. Better than a Mendelssohn melee, though. I wonder what we're gonna have for Riley. What are we gonna have for Riley? Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be a bunch of Rileys going.
The Okwatenjian Wan Tsunami.
It's gonna be funny. Maybe just gibberish talk. Oh God, we have so much to do. All right, folks, it's that time. Time for the rhythm and the rhyme. Time for Eric. Once I find the goddamn, where did I put it? Layers kind of get confusing sometimes, people. Here we go. It's time for Unboxing Eric, and let's start the clock.
There is someone who doesn't approve of what you're doing and I'm doing, and he wants to speak to you. Let him on the air. Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
It's Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget is very much against, and I bet you get a lot of male people who feel you're ruining American Idol, because I'm getting it too.
Oh, yeah, tons of it. I mean, we get so much hate mail, and half the letters are spelled incorrectly or, have terrible grammar, so it's, but I get tons of those letters, yeah.
Eric.
So this is votefortheworst.com. He was on with Howard for a long time, long interview, and then they bring Eric on here at the end to talk to the man that's destroying Eric's life.
Oh, good.
Yes. Do you guys like it? See, we set it up. Now everyone has, time
Yeah.
to is into it. Okay. Just
I'm
for
not
the
allowed
first.
I'm not allowed to speak.
No, you are. It's not that rigid.
I'm kidding.
Not as rigid as your marriage sex life. Hey-o. I wouldn't know. I've read the diaries. I'm just saying.
Eric the Midget, I'll give you a chance to talk.
Try another position, man.
Talk to Dave right now, but you must make it quick and make it loud.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you so set on ruining Idol?
Yes.
See, I don't think we're ruining Idol. I think what we're doing is making it more entertaining for us.
I agree.
I mean, if you want to vote for your favorite contestant or the talented contestant, you can do that. And, if our contestant sticks around an extra week, the person who went home was going to go home a week after anyway. So we're not really, I don't think we're really ruining it. We're just, helping ourselves enjoy the show more.
This is making it fun for me.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm interested in the show again.
Seeing Simon's face when SANJAYA gets voted each time, it's just a fuck you to him. It's great. I mean, he's freaking out. They're all freaking out. Paul.
What's going on here?
I do not know.
Hold on. I was not told this was going to be a hot tub night.
Hold on.
I didn't shave my private areas.
All
right.
I actually just started thinking last week that I promised that Luigi was going to make an appearance, and she got erased. And I was like, oh, maybe I could put her together real quick. I didn't realize it was going to
Oh, you put it together.
Change my current.
People, have you ever seen a transition so fast? You beat Caitlyn Jenner's record by like 3 weeks. Congratulations.
Big man for Luigi.
Yes,
I miss Luigi.
you did. Her head was enormous, much like
It was.
much like Caitlyn Jenner's. Yes.
Lying, it's wonderful.
Exactly. A lot of people say that they couldn't watch the show, like their wife or their husband or their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever makes them watch the show, and they hate it, and now because of Vote for the Worst, they can actually be entertained with it. So I think it definitely, it even brings in more viewers for American Idol, so I don't see why they would hate it.
Eric, one last response. Go ahead.
So even Sanjaya looked like he wanted to go last week.
Mhm.
When he was walking back to his seat, he had a look on his face like, God, why didn't they get rid of me?
I think he's probably...
Don't talk about my pastry chef like that.
I mean, this is a national, international show, and this little midget is calling one of the most powerful men in show business and saying, he looked like he wanted to go. We should just send him home.
But secretly, Eric knew Sanjaya wanted to go make crepes all along. He just didn't know how to voice it.
Probably.
I mean, it's amazing what this little guy thought he was capable of doing.
He wants to go to Sunday markets and sell his pies. Yes, he does. In 30 years, Eric, he does. Yes, he will do that.
Guilty that,
You saw the beginning. Am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills? That Sanjaya is now like a pastry chef somewhere in Colorado. That's what it said. Okay.
Montana.
Yeah.
Montana.
I saw
Oh,
that.
okay. All right. Just making sure.
He's there and he wasn't singing as
Might be on a quiz.
well. But, I mean, he's just like anyone else on the show. He wants to win.
Of course.
I mean, we're just trying to, everyone says we're crushing dreams, we're ruining the show. We're trying to help Sanjaya's dreams. Sanjaya wants to be the American Idol, too.
Yeah, I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've joined, and I am definitely voting for the worst tonight.
That's awesome. We appreciate it.
You bet. And Eric, you come on, man, join the fun.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Do it. Join the fun.
Just vote for Sanjaya once.
Once.
No,
He says he's going to be on there voting for someone else over and over and over again.
Eric, who are you voting for?
Lakeisha.
Lakeisha, she doesn't need votes. She's going to be fine anyway. Vote for Sanjaya.
Sanjaya needs votes.
Sanjaya needs every vote he can get.
And in the newspapers are saying that Lakeisha and Sanjaya are like best friends now. So you have to vote for Sanjaya so you can help Lakeisha because they're best friends. She would be so sad if you went home.
What a gay conversation.
Artie, prescient as always. Yes.
Already always giving a little dose of truth.
God, can you? Okay, Howard, you want to make your show funny tomorrow? Have someone make an AI Artie voice and have them just comment on your current show how Artie would comment back in the day. Just do your normal show. You won't hear Artie's voice, but the audience will as he comments on your show.
Let a fan control it.
Yeah.
Oh,
do it for $1,000 super tips. We would
boy.
put them on the air. We would fucking have so much fun. We'd pool money. Like, all right, the Dabbleverse got $3,000 together. Who are we going to give? Tukey one? Who else are we giving one? Joey C, we got to get him in there. Who else are we giving? All right. I would like to do that.
That'd be so great.
I had no idea this was going on because I was watching this season of American Idol. I had no idea there was vote for the worst. This is amazing.
That is really interesting. So let's ask you sincerely then, what was going through your mind when Sanjaya was winning? Did you think he was bad? Did you think he was good? Did
I
you
just
think he
thought
earned
there
it?
were some, teeny boppers that thought he was cute or something. I don't know.
But from a talent standpoint, did you think he
was
deserved
not
it?
good.
Okay.
No.
Here's one thing I will say. I'm going to present next week because next week sort of we're getting near the end of Sanjaya. We really are, even though it's because he places 7th and we're like at 9th. So it's only a little bit more Sanjaya. But I did find something that as a music producer and a judge of talent where I saw something where I was like, that guy's really fucking good. And now this is not back then when he was a little kid. This is more modern times. But I will give you a piece of evidence and a data point where you're gonna go. You ladies, you're gonna want to. You may want to fuck Sanjaya, and the guys, you're gonna be like, you know what? That's pretty cool. The fucker can sing, and so it's weird that just this is when he started. Learning to sing. You didn't see the finished product on Idol. And why am I licking Sanjaya's balls? Moving on.
I know.
I think he's got him on the.
But he's getting to Eric.
He's getting to Eric a little bit.
No, he's not at all.
Let me tell you something. That's Sanjaya. I don't think I'm watching American Idol. I'm telling you,
it's boring this year.
Boring.
Yeah, they don't have anybody who's really charismatic this season.
All right. Well, Eric, you're making a mistake.
I wanted to see his sister on, not him.
All right, Eric. We know you're straight.
You can't get his sister, so vote for him.
Right.
Sister.
Yeah, if you vote for him, maybe he'll be happy and he'll send his sister over.
Sister was hot. I
Oh,
saw her,
really?
Yeah. All right, hey, listen, Dave, good job, man. Votefortheworst.com, and let's see what happens, and call me back if we're triumphant or if we lose. Let's do the analysis, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
That is Dave. He is the founder of votefortheworst.com, and we have joined in arm in arm, in solidarity.
Yes.
And we hope that we are successful despite Eric the Midget's evil anti-campaign. Thank you, boys.
Thanks.
That's Dave.
Bye.
Goodbye. For now. Some guy wrote me an email. They love Eric's new music. So evil.
It is good.
Do you know where? I'm going to ask Electra first, because I'm sure Luigi knows.
There's Dylan, by the way.
Electra. Oh, hey, Dylan. Welcome to the show.
Jill.
We all waiting for you. Electra, where's that music from?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, here, listen again. Listen again.
All right. Do it. You're insane.
Where is that music from, Electra? Don't look at the chat.
Chat, help me.
Luigi?
No, it was.
It is the intro music to a very popular TV show that has been around for a very long time.
It's bigger on the inside. Pussies.
I was like, what? Oh, I got you.
It's bigger on the inside.
I was like, what? Oh, yeah.
What,
Bigger
TARDIS.
Was it like, I want to say Spaceballs, but that's a
Oh,
movie, not a TV
It is
show.
the intro to Spaceballs, a very long-standing television show.
You got
That's
it.
a movie,
Yeah.
not a TV
You did
show.
it.
I know I'm wrong.
You did it. You did it.
It's Doctor Who.
Yes.
Oh, Doctor Who. I've seen that before.
It's big on
Should
the
have
inside.
known.
Get the shit out of your ears. All right. Thank you.
There it is, folks. Call 124. DJ Electra called 124 is
In the books.
It's in the books. That's right. Small call, little call, but a very important call with Vote for the Worst, a guy who's probably just rich in Bitcoin and poon now. He was on the cutting edge of the internet, so probably that's where he is. Or he died with John McAfee.
What are you talking about?
Dave from Vote for the Worst.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Dripping in Bitcoin and pussy, because he was at the edge of the
all right.
internet.
Or dead.
Or with John McAfee at the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
So, Vote for the Worst interview. ETM again quadruples down. Interesting how I put that down there. Quad by 4 and down on I'm Straight.
Sounds so country.
Eric is the straightest of the straight. And also, Eric fails to impress yet again. Anytime he calls in for these like guest interviews on Stern, he is just a nothing. It's his worst trait as a guest on Stern. It's like one thing I've learned doing all this. Like he just fumbles. He fumbles. He's a running back. You give him the ball and he butt fumbles every time. So he's good on his own, and he's good when you're focusing on him and his issues and his predicaments. But the second you focus about something else where he's just ancillary, he's not interesting. So that is something that I learned about Eric.
Dylan has
Thoughts?
a really great comment, if you could see it, about doctors have strange names.
Doctor
looking.
Strange, that's a movie.
Yeah. Doctors have very odd names nowadays. You've got Who on first, Strange on second. That made me laugh.
What'd you guys? Oh, never mind. That's too off topic. Mm-mm.
I enjoy an
she's-
off-topic.
oh, look at that.
I enjoy
Look
an
at that.
off-topic tangent.
I have created a self-editing monster, people. Look what I've done.
Okay, but Luigi says he enjoys an off-topic comment. So,
No, you
what'd
can
you
do
guys
it.
think about the woman
Yes.
Doctor Who?
I've not been watching, but that's just because I'm not a Doctor Who fan. I'm not really a fan of the show. I just know
The writing wasn't as good for the lady.
She's
Dr.
a really
Who, I
good
gotta say.
actress, though. I like
but
her in
the-
other things.
The episodes weren't good.
No,
The
okay.
the better lady was the one that was with the old Doctor Who that became the bald chick in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Though she was amazing in that show.
I made it from Eccleston to Tenet and then just couldn't get through Tenet. I was like, this show's dumb. I just couldn't do it. I tried.
Hey, Luigi has a new theme song, everyone. Did you hear?
I don't like it up my ass. I love it.
Congratulations, Luigi. It takes a while to get a theme song. It takes
I don't even
time.
have a theme song. That's Luigi's.
I might commandeer that from you.
Yeah.
You saw my last
It's like,
episode.
and now entering the room at 5'8" and no steak eating, loving the carpet, one Luigi Greenberg.
Like it up my ass. I love it.
He loves it. He doesn't just like it. Why would you just
very
like that?
real? That sounds so real. That is Udio, correct?
We just she brought it to us. Tits brought it to us today, and I am.
did. Mm-hmm.
We have now made it your theme song.
It sounds so real.
Ass. I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
If you listen real close, she almost goes, "I love it," like she's right in that
happening.
moment. Yes,
I love
right. Now. If you listen real close, you can hear her really love it.
Don't like it up my ass. I love it.
Oh, she loves it.
that's
See
great.
that voice
That
right?
is
Mhm. That is the voice of a very light lube. That's the sound a human makes when you need a little bit more lube.
More lube.
right.
More lube.
All right, people, clip that. Clip that. Send that to me. That will be my ringtone.
If anyone
It'll
here
just
is a
be
fan of
Ralph.
my show, that is a kind of a recurring theme lately.
No.
Oh yeah, the next line is about her back pussy.
Yeah, she has a back pussy, and then she used pussy, so she couldn't call a man a pussy, so she called him a wussy. Yeah, and that's just how rhyming works. That's just how. But because she didn't have a badussy, she didn't know what a badussy was at the time. I think it was from the 50s. So yes, go back to Catch 22 today and watch all that nonsense.
I've only heard of Badusi as a smell.
Best smell ever. All right, here we go. Call 125.
Oh dear.
Now, this is the morning of after. How they used to do these idol shows, and tell me if I'm wrong here. Sycophant of the idol shows that you are, Tits. I shouldn't keep calling you Tits. I don't know why I'm doing that today. I'm sorry. DJ Electra Fry.
It's fine. I'm used to it. I mean, they're there. They're always with me, so I'm used to it.
It's a good nickname. It's like Tiny, but it's the opposite. I should call you like, what's up, A-Cup? Because A-Cup would be more like Tiny. A-Cup.
Right. That's when I worked in the kitchen at restaurants. They used to call me Gordita because I was so skinny, and they called me Gordita, of course.
Yeah. A-Cup. A-Cup. So
Okay.
they would have a show where they would perform, and then the result show would be later. And so what's happened here is the performance show. So they all got to see SANJAYA be terrible. And so this is the morning after, but this was when you got to call and vote, right? And so I called. I'm sure Luigi called. Every Stern fan felt it was sort of like their obligation to call in at least one time and vote for SANJAYA.
I never did. I never did.
Ah, well, because you. Oh, well, look, raise your hand if you're a real Stern fan. Look, just me over here. I called. I only called once or twice because I was like, oh God, this is gay. But I just wanted to be a part of it. It was something. I looked at the phone when I was gonna dial for SANJAYA, and the only thing I could think was,
I don't like it up my ass. I love it.
that's probably what.
This is one of those things where I was like, I think they got it covered. They don't need my help.
Yeah, that's one. What is this one vote really got? I'm from California. Who really counts California votes anyway? So here we are, the morning after the big performances. Is it like the vote off? Did SANJAYA make it? Did he not? No, this is just after the performance and the collective Stern audience vote. And let's start the clock.
Eric the Midget.
Good morning.
Did you vote for SANJAYA?
No, thank you for voting for contestant 5.
Who was that? Lakeisha?
Yep.
You know what? I don't think Lakeisha was so good last night. I thought that, quite frankly, the backup black chick was better. The background singer.
Right.
I don't think... And Lakeisha, let's face it, she just doesn't have a look.
Anybody else.
She's a big, fat black lady who looks about 55 years old. She looks fatter than Aretha Franklin. She looks older than Aretha Franklin. And Aretha Franklin...
Make it.
Aretha Franklin's better than Lakeisha. I mean...
Funny note that Eric recorded his vote and so he could play it for Howard to prove that he didn't vote for Sanjaya. That's what that recording was. He actually recorded his vote. So, okay, Electra, you're go ahead. You're raising your hand.
I would like to say that I don't appreciate that you changed the song for the transitions there.
You don't like the new song?
I mean, it's all right and stuff, but I don't like change.
Okay, well, if you understand now, if I changed it back, that would be more change. So we're really in a sort of paradox here.
But it would be more familiar and comfortable.
Oh my God, people. Who has the most, vote in the chat, who has the greatest OCD on the show? Because I thought it was me, but oh my God, it's got to be Tits.
So wait, you're saying that Eric recorded that. I thought that was a recording of the show fucking with his voice, saying that he was voting for Sanjaya.
Let's go back and listen, because I want to make sure we get that right, and I don't look like a complete idiot. So we'll catch that if I'm wrong. Here we go.
Eric the Midget.
Good morning.
Did you vote for Sanjaya?
No, I voted for, thank you for voting for contestant 5.
Who is that? Lakeisha?
Yep.
You know what? I don't.
You see what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea why it sounds like that. I have no fucking idea.
It did sound like a recording.
Yeah.
But he's not. Yeah, because Eric's like, I brought this in. Thank you for voting for contestant. I don't know why that's Eric's voice. I didn't do any AI there. I just edited it.
No.
Like,
I'm not suggesting you did it. I thought the show. I'm saying I thought the Howard Stern show was fucking with Eric using his voice.
What you described makes more sense, but I'm pretty sure, just on thinking of on the playback, that Eric recorded himself on votes, and then I think he might have talked about it during it, but that's the only part they played. It's very confusing. So we'll just this is a question
weird.
mark.
That's a
We
weird
need to
one.
have some mystery in this whole thing, Eric thing.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
true.
is one word. But here's the thing: he wanted to prove to them that he was not part of this gang. Like that's very clear. Like, and so because you'll see that later.
I don't think Lakeisha was so good last night. I thought that, quite frankly, the backup black chick was better. You know, the background singer.
Right.
You know, I don't think. And Lakeisha, let's face it,
I
she
don't
just
know.
doesn't have a
Lakeisha
look.
than anybody else.
She's a big fat black lady who looks about 55 years old. She looks fatter than Aretha Franklin. She looks older than Aretha Franklin. And
Then
Aretha
she'll
Franklin,
never make it.
Aretha Franklin's better than Lakeisha. I mean, let's be honest. No one's going to sit and, you want a certain look. At least the beatbox kid has an original sound. And he looks like sort of like that Justin Timberlake type stuff that chicks dig.
Can I ask Eric a question?
Yeah.
Eric, I have this on good authority. Did you send Ryan Seacrest an email discussing the Howard Stern conspiracy?
Yes.
Oh.
Eric, what the fuck, man? He sent an email. Ryan, they're trying to destroy your show.
Oh, what a snitch.
He
Little
is.
snitch.
Yeah, that's why the episode's titled
God.
"You Little Snitch." What the fuck?
Would.
Oh, I just noticed that. I seriously did not read that before.
Yes, it's it's the snitchiest of one of the snitchy things he ever does. This one.
I would love to know how that got back to Gary. Like,
Yes.
oh, that's amazing. God, that's
That means
amazing.
someone in right.
so-
No, that's good. No, that has got to be Johnny. In thinking on it, that can't come from Seacrest. That's got to come from like Johnny.
But
Like,
it went
hey,
to Crest. Like, how?
yeah, no, me and Eric we stayed up all night writing this letter to this Sea Virgin guy, this Seaview guy, and Eric was really gaying out on it. He just kept putting on this song all night. And Johnny doesn't do that.
I see what you're saying. The info comes from Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Got it. Okay, you're probably right. Yes.
Johnny,
that's right.
and knowing all this, Johnny is he's a bit of a spy for Howard with Eric.
He was his own little snitch. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. We'll call him an informant so we don't get him killed. When you're that professional, you're called an informant.
Oh.
You're too funny.
I'm a CIA hole.
Did you get an answer?
What?
No.
I didn't get that before. I'm a CIA hole. That's genius, Fred. Everyone, take a second just to sit in Fred's genius. CIA hole. That's funny.
Read me your
That's one of the jokes we'd write on our stupid show. I catch
email.
Ryan's not answering.
How'd you find that out, Gary?
Someone told us.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
How many
You
times?
have a copy of it.
No, I don't.
How many?
Robin, no, I don't.
Of course you do. In your inbox, there's a send
Black Eric is my favorite Eric. I got to be honest.
Fox. Don't tell me you don't have a
know
copy.
about that?
He's a clump. Eric's a clump. MLK
fake
was
black and a fake fat.
It does look right for some weird reason. It looks very, very right.
I don't know if I put it in here, but if MLK comes up, it's fucking. It looks like MLK a little bit. How does his face look like so many faces?
You know what to do.
Congratulations, by the way, on all the puss, MLK. That's awesome.
You know what to do.
There's a copy of every one of you.
You didn't hear? Oh, okay. Well, this is a little off topic. But the MLK files were opened up, and we learned that LBJ not LBJ, but the guy that was head this FBI, Hoover, was following him around. Yeah, it was following him around to all his sexy parties and watching him. So I don't know who's weirder in that situation.
He went to sexy parties?
Well, he threw parties for his staff. Good parties.
So did J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover was wearing a red dress while he was spying on.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, MLK's like, yo, let's get some hoes. Let's have a party up in here. And Hoover's like,
talking
oh my
about
God.
Martin Luther King Jr.?
He's such a hypocrite. What?
Is that who you're talking about?
Yes.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
Of course he got a lot of puss. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
he was at a...
It's not shocking.
He was known to have several affairs, but this like, it's more of I don't know what the word I'm looking for, confirmation what the CIA gave out. Like, they're like, oh no, we actually have record of all the affairs he had and
listen,
the orgies he was attending.
Women love athletic men. Women love athletic men, and he climbed a mountain.
Your emails in there.
I'm not logged on to AOL right now.
Log on.
No.
Yes.
No. What'd you say to Ryan Seacrest? Tell us.
No.
Be embarrassed.
Dear Ryan.
I love you. You have a hot ass.
What did you say to him?
I just told him about how you and the website are trying to ruin the show.
What could Ryan do?
So you snitched on me. You told Ryan about what I'm up to.
Yes.
But really, what could Ryan do?
Yeah, what's Ryan going to do?
Now, if Howard gets kicked out to the authorities.
You're such a little fucking snitch.
If Howard gets kicked out of show business now, it's your fault.
He's both a snitch and a hitman.
What did you want Ryan to do?
To get on the air and they, try to combat you.
Oh.
Wow.
Fight the evil forces.
You must combat Howard Stern.
I have more inside information.
What?
The reason this whole thing went down is because Eric is afraid of losing his title, Eric the Idol Expert, because he's only been picking at 50%, and he feels the reason he's picking at 50% the winners each week is because the SANJAYA thing is throwing everything off.
Ah.
That's it right there. We didn't understand this whole time that Eric was building a portfolio of being like the idol expert. Like, I finally found it. This will get me fame and infamy. And then SANJAYA came along and is blowing it up. And that's why he's fighting it so hard.
Do
when
you
he
remember?
Should jump on it. He should just jump on it and be a part of it. Then he could, say he helped Howard and everyone get it done.
At some point, he tells, you know what? It might actually be this call or the call after, but he starts complaining and saying, I've always picked he says, I'm like 75% I've picked the winner. And Gary immediately says, so you're saying you picked them from the beginning? And he's like, well, no. When there's only two people left, I've always picked them.
Yes, I am 3 for 6 in a 50-50 vote.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it fucking works.
He's like, that's not that impressive, Eric. But Eric was just banking on this. Like, he wanted to maintain this title when there was a 50-50 chance.
When you look at me and you know that I am American Idol know-it-all, you don't question that because I have no legs and look like a turkey. It was a perfect plan. Like, just get the guesses right with your 50-50 shot, and you got, something here, Eric. He couldn't even do that half the time. And this SANJAYA is destroying his average. It's making him more like a baseball player than a NFL quarterback.
And who calls him Eric the Idol Expert?
Eric does.
Me.
Eric the Idol Expert.
Eric the Idol Expert.
Did you pee the bed last night?
No, I did not. In fact, I haven't been to sleep yet.
Why? Because of the idol voting?
No, I don't go to bed until after your...
His answer was, no, I haven't been to sleep yet. Sort of intimating that once I do go to sleep, yes, there will be some pissing in the bed. I love it.
I pissed on myself while awake.
Yes. No, I wait until I feel the water pour on me in my dream, Howard.
Show starts.
Really?
How many times did you vote?
As many times as I could.
How many times did you get through? Was it busy a lot for Lakeisha?
Just guess.
No,
Just
kind of
guess.
50-50.
Yeah, you see, even Lakeisha, who is
I don't think he says on this one. He just said, I called all the time. But we can guess, how many times do you think Howard called?
Probably 2. He's kind of lazy.
All right, our guess is 2.
agree.
And Luigi, what's your guess?
I'm there with less than 5. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take less than 5, which is technically not a number, and she's going to take 2. So you're going to lose because you didn't pick a number.
You didn't pick a number. Loser. One time I called in, like, I don't know, 20 times for one of the contestants. Oh, no, that was on So You Think You Can Dance. Never mind. Different show.
I was going to say, that's gay. And then you mentioned, oh, So You Think You Can Dance, and that makes
Way
it totally
gayer.
Wait,
Can we
we're gonna
dancing.
we're gonna actually get we're gonna get a number from Howard about how many times he voted.
Yep, just here in the next few seconds.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I thought you were just asking rhetorically how many times do you think you voted.
I got a plan on everything, man.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna say 5.
All right, 5 and 2. All right, here we go, folks.
a favorite.
Good, yeah.
You kept right through it. It gets you nervous that your contestant is going to win because I must have voted for a SANJAYA like 10 or 11 times. You know.
10 or 11 times.
Oh, and,
Wow, he's less lazy than I thought.
If this were Price is Right rules, I'd have won. Closest without going over.
That's true.
and then I had to go to bed.
Now, they're really stupid not to get behind.
Yeah, you win your song.
I love it. Can I
because
say one thing?
Adequate price.
I'm so distracted. I'm going to say it anyway. You didn't get permission, but I'm so distracted by this picture. What the fuck is that?
That neck is very odd. It looks like a penis with a face on it.
Creeping me out.
That's what I go for. I don't
what is
remember.
it?
I was trying to think who that is, but I forget.
Is that Bill Nye?
Might be Bill Nye.
Oh, doesn't he wear bow ties though, Bill Nye?
Oh,
Yes.
that's true. Is
Yes.
it a
Wouldn't be
penis
wearing
wearing a tie? Is it a penis wearing a necktie?
People. There's another good quiz game. What did Casey make? I stoned Casey, forgot what he made. Help us out if you know who this guy is. I think he's British. But here we go.
Neil Patrick Harris. That's what Dylan said.
Could be.
That's a possibility. He does have a small head.
I stand by penis with a necktie. Neil
Penis
Patrick
with a necktie it is. We're going with that.
The results show incredibly compelling.
That's right.
I gotta watch tonight to see if SANJAYA
Yeah, but you know what?
makes
I'm
it.
kind of mad at you. Like you know.
I know. I told you.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I mean, what the fuck is your problem? You're supposed to be helping them with this.
I don't know.
Fred, did you vote?
I voted twice. I'm not quite as dedicated as.
Fred voted twice. We heard I voted twice. Don't get mad at me. I voted twice. He is going after Robin here, huh? I haven't heard it. In this whole time we've listened to Howard, I haven't heard him go after Robin like that. He's very serious about the SANJAYA thing.
You guys are like.
Right, but at least you voted.
I made a couple of calls.
Artie, I can't rely on him. Artie can't have any fun.
I don't
He's
know
like
how to,
Eric.
Unless it involves alcohol or heroin, you don't want to get involved. Or food. Meanwhile,
You know what happened?
the vending machines are broken today.
Why they what happened?
And Artie's got cupcake day today,
That's
so
true.
he doesn't even realize it.
Nice save. That's his lifeline.
You didn't pee the bed last night?
No.
Oh, I have not been this week yet, I said.
Idle's over. Time for bed. I'm in dreamland now, and I can pee whenever I want. Pee! I'm peeing away. Pee! Oh no! I'm peeing the bed. It wasn't a dream. Ah! God damn it.
You know what kills me about you, Eric? I mean, I'm the only show that really puts you on and embraces you. And like,
Sal does those ones, and they're really good. But anytime he throws any sort of ethnic class in with Eric, it gets fucking bad. So I love the Sal by himself. That one, the one from the hotel, all the little skits he does with Eric are great. The only bad ones were we went to prison. I think those weren't. I mean, they weren't bad. They were still funny as hell, but in a different way.
That one was pretty awful.
Yeah. Well, the last one that we just heard.
No, the prison.
Oh,
one.
the prison one. Yeah, that was.
Like,
But good, bad too. It was so bad it was good, kind of.
you're busy telling Ryan Seacrest on me and tattling on me, and he's such an ingrate. It's really true what they said on that website about you
Made
being
you the third most popular midget.
Yeah, I mean, you really are an ingrate. Is it ingrate or ingrate?
Ingrate.
Great?
Yeah, I think.
All right.
I believe.
You remember that's where they called him a perpetually ungrateful monster.
Oh, yeah.
You're the opposite of great. You're ingrate.
I'm Eric the Ingrate.
Should be ungrate.
But look at your goal was to get us talked about on the biggest television show since I Love Lucy for 10 minutes. That would have been the greatest thing ever if Ryan Seacrest talked about it for us.
You know what I mean, Eric? I mean, like,
Who are your real friends? It's not Ryan Seacrest.
I was kind of looking at it this way. If you guys ruin Idol, he loses a job.
What do you care?
But who are your friends?
You may want to save his job.
Who are your friends?
Yeah, what does Ryan ever do?
Eric has a savior complex for fucking Ryan Seacrest. I must save his job. Eric, it's not your responsibility. Ryan Seacrest will be fine.
That was kind of what I was trying to get at last week, was that, like, he has this, like, altruistic phase, or I'm sorry, feigning altruism to Howard, like, you know, this is ruining the integrity of the show. It's like, yeah, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. So, yeah.
Speaking of, Eric does have a message for everyone.
Give us your goddamn money.
Yes, Eric, thank you. God, see, he is very direct.
Done for you.
Well, you're a snitch.
But he's an idiot. Ryan Seacrest doesn't give him the time of day.
Or he's not referred to me as Midget.
He doesn't refer to you.
At all.
Know you.
He talked to me once on his radio show and once on the TV show.
Once, yeah.
I was a first-time caller, first many-time listener.
You got through. He doesn't know you. You got through like anyone else gets through. We put you through.
We gave you a special hotline number.
We gave you Sirius.
Yeah, we did. What's Ryan? I'm getting mad.
Oh, we sent him to the WWF. I don't think Ryan Seacrest ever gave a shit about Eric.
You know, we're having some more issues with Eric now, too. Remember we want to do this wrestling thing?
Yeah.
You know, where wrestling trivia, and a guy's going to come in. If he loses, you know, he's going to get balls on his face. And if Eric loses, Eric has to vote for Sanjaya.
As one does.
Yeah. So Eric, we called him yesterday, and he goes, "What's in it for me if I win?" So we go, "Well, what do you want?" And he goes, "Well, what I want." A list
He
of
said the other guy
demands.
was getting balls on his face, and he said, "What if I can win? Balls on your face."
Yeah. I mean, who are you calling?
That you're offering, and we're like, "Well, what do you want?"
Whoa, Gary, shut up. Hang on a fucking minute.
Oh, you.
I did not say that. Jason was the one that said, "Okay, make up a list of 4 things."
Right, but you're the one who said, you're the one who said, "What's in it for me?"
Yes, but you're putting words into my mouth. I did not say it the exact way that you said I did.
All right, so if you win, what is it that you want?
Shut that big mouth of yours.
Okay, if you win, what is it that you want?
I don't think I want to go with this right now.
What?
Go with what?
What are you talking about?
I choose not to go with this right now. What the fuck does that mean? I go with this.
What if I get Sanjaya's sister to blow you?
Oh, the midget's being difficult.
I'm listening.
I feel it's a trap.
A trap.
Trap.
What are we going to do?
It's a trap. It's a trap.
How is it a trap?
Well, what you just said there with the fact, make a list. And then I come to you with a list, and you say it's another ridiculous list of demands.
Well, how do I?
Just tell us.
Oh, they're in his head. You got what we're talking about here? So Eric is like, every time you ask me to make a list of demands stuff for something, like the balloon stunt or this thing or that thing, you then take my list of demands and then it becomes fodder for like, Eric's a retard because look at this list of demands. So I'm not giving you another list of demands, to join your Sanjaya voting thing, because you'll just take that list of demands and make fun of me for the things that I want. That's what Eric's saying. And he's 100% right.
You're the one who said, "What's in it for me?" And we said, "Well, what do you want?" And you said, you want me to tell us what you should win, but I don't know you. So you tell me what you want, and then we'll talk about it.
Hey, Slobber, how many times did you vote for Sanjaya last night?
As much as I could after, I left for work. I was still at work doing it. I was just dialing. It was money.
Did you get through a lot?
Yeah, I hit the slot machine on that dude. He's going to win it here, Eric. And hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Eric, and, he's kind of made me mad because he's turned his back on the Sorry, I'm a little nervous. The ETMLA.
All right, Jim, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
I think you should black
Howard's just sometimes like, nope, dump.
listen to this little midget.
I really should. I should really keep him off the show.
Well, he just skirted right by the issue of who are his real friends.
Right.
Right, and without you guys, he'd be sitting in a pool of piss.
Idol's not going to be on forever. We're here at least for another 4 years.
That's right.
You don't need him.
No, 3 years and how many months?
10.
10.
9, maybe 9.
Always counting down. All right, Jim, thanks.
All right, thanks a lot.
See, Eric, you piss people off.
And then he'll be screaming, "Stop the fans from bothering me."
Ed, you're on the air in Williamsport.
Hey, Howard, thanks for letting me be a little piece of Howard history. I love the show, and I got through 200 times last night between my home phone and cell phone.
Really?
Oh. So, yes, I called twice. There were people out there calling thousands of times because it was very much like sticking it to the man, right? Like, Idol was the man, and you're this counterculture Howard Stern fan, and like, oh, we're getting noticed over here in this. Because remember, this is before Howard was on any of these NBC shows judging. It was like when Howard was counterculture and the most dangerous thing in radio kind of thing. And it felt good to do it. It felt good to be like on, part of something that was sort of pirate radio.
Remind me, am I mistakenly remembering this? Doesn't someone call in at some point saying that they found a way to hack the system?
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know if it was during an Eric call though, or if it was just another time during where they were talking about it. Because there was calls where all day long they were talking about this, and then Eric would come on, but they were still talking about it even when Eric wasn't there. And so that's why Eric makes so many appearances in a row, because they just have to keep having him back to discuss the goddamn SANJAYA thing. So.
You mean if SANJAYA doesn't win, the fix is in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Eric, too bad SANJAYA's going, buddy.
You hear what he says? He got through 200 times, Eric.
Yeah, he's going home.
Eric, relax, man, relax. SANJAYA's going to win, and there's nothing you can do about it, buddy.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Did you vote?
Hey, I'm from Portland, and I tried starting at 7 o'clock our time, which would have been, of course, 10 o'clock yours time. I couldn't get through at all, and I tried for
That's good.
an hour.
That's great.
That's a good sign. You hear that, Eric? At 10 o'clock, Colin couldn't get through for an hour.
But it made me wonder, are my calls being...
When you really think about it, this whole thing turns into just a prank on Eric. More than SANJAYA.
100%, yeah.
So it's like, Eric, you hear that? They voted 200 times against you. You hear that, Eric? Huh?
It's also getting the audience involved in this prank on Eric, calling in and twisting the knife with Eric and just kind of rubbing his face in it and trying to agitate him a little more and a little more and a little more. This is 100% a prank on Eric. Yeah.
Which makes something coming up very much funnier, much funnier when it happens. You know what I'm talking about, right, Luigi?
I don't think so.
The turn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That makes that concept much.
I thought we were way off from that. I thought we were like several calls from that. But wow.
No,
okay.
I'd say probably like within the next two shows. Like, I'm telling you, we're not that far because SANJAYA is now in the top 10 and he finished 7th. Huh. So they do a lot of goddamn shows, and as you can see and probably hear, I cut a lot of the non-Eric bullshit out. I went in there with like a hatchet and a scalpel. And so, because this is Eric's show, we don't care about the other stuff. If it has to do with something Eric talks about later, I'll leave it in. But I have to listen to the whole thing to do that. And sometimes I'll erase something and go, oh, fuck, we need that whole thing, and I'll have to bring it back. So
blocked from the West Coast?
Well, if it was blocked, then we have a grievance to file.
Yeah, we're going to go.
I couldn't get through for anything, man.
We're going to President Bush and tell him that there's voting errors.
We're going to Congress.
President Bush got a whole bunch of attorney generals who just will sweep down on those guys.
I just want to go back right now and be like, buy all the Bitcoin you can, young Casey. President Bush. Oh, goddamn, buy Bitcoin.
Because they don't want to see any voting fraud.
That's right.
But I gotta admit, that kid blew big time, man.
They're trying to keep black people from voting. You don't think they can fix Idol? Thank you. By the way, that kid SANJAYA was awful, right, Eric?
Yes, he was. That's why he needs to go.
What was the theme last night?
60s music, which is weird because like these are all hits I know, and like I realize they're 45 years old.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, that sounds really
Yeah,
bad.
you've been around a long time.
Holy shit. I mean, like, I'm listening to like the Zombies and, he sang, hey, Gary, you got that performance?
Our guy.
Our man, SANJAYA.
You know what, Eric?
What?
We're going to have SANJAYA on. We're going to make him a star regardless.
That's right.
If he doesn't make it on American Idol.
Rewind that just a tiny little bit. That might be the funniest what Eric has ever done. That got me. What?
He's just he. The funny thing is, like in the editing, he's always just hanging, waiting there for their. Hey, Eric. Yeah. He's like right there waiting for it.
Yeah, 100%. Like they have a show around him. I seriously think there have been so many times they forgot he was even on the line.
Wait, just wait. That comes up in the next call. It's like, Eric, are you still there? And he's like, yes. And that's it. It's fucking great.
Like the Zombies and, he sang, hey, Gary, you got that performance?
Our guy.
Our man, SANJAYA.
You know what, Eric?
What?
We're going to have SANJAYA on. We're going to make him a star regardless.
That's right.
If he doesn't make it on American Idol, we'll have him here.
Howard will start his own record label.
Right.
Preview page 1 in yellow. Wouldn't it be great, Howard Records? SANJAYA's the
He
first
sang
release.
The Kinks, You Really Got Me.
Oh, God.
He was really bad.
It reminded me of when Michael Jackson did the video for Bad, how he tried to be really bad.
Gary, what a description. You remember, you know when he did that video for Bad and I was trying to be really bad? Great job, Gary. You had it a lot.
Girl, you really got me now. You got me so...
Now I'm thinking about it. I didn't add much to that either. So maybe it's just it's a nothing.
I'm kind of stuck on this sound. Wow, that's really that's what he was bringing to the show.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now.
That's so
You
bad.
got me so I
It was okay.
Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you can't vote him off this week. He was good.
I thought it was a good enough.
It was amazing. No, it was terrible.
Wow. So I'm sorry. You said earlier he was now in the top 10 of the show, and he's bringing that.
Yeah, you remember last week they said, well, he's in the top 10 now, Eric. You can't. He's on the tour. So yes, he is already in the top 10.
Oh,
and
boy.
So, yes, and so he is on the tour.
I always want to be by your side.
I thought it was a good enough performance to keep him another week. I really did.
What's wrong with this? It was better than some of the other people. Although the chick in the hot pants is way hotter.
Well, we were just talking about how she got better looking in 4 weeks.
Yeah, she's fucking hot.
It's almost like
She knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely vote for her.
You know what's so great?
I wasn't into this whole SANJAYA thing.
Simon is such a guy. Like, she went right up to the table, started dancing. He was totally staring at her tits.
Yeah, they were nice. Why don't you vote for her?
Hey, Howard,
I didn't know I was good. I really didn't know. It's humble bullshit. Right, Eric?
What's that?
I said I can't say that I'd do anything different.
No, that's how you judge. That's what judging's all about. If you're honored enough to get the title of judge,
it's a full
you
pack.
You abuse that power and you grab the closest tits you can. Donald Trump told us about this. You grab him by the pussy.
I don't like that either.
Rob, you're right. SANJAYA's sister has beautiful breasts.
Don't look at me like that, Electra.
Oh, man.
And there's a great picture of her on the internet now in a Hooters outfit that is unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
You can find that on the internet. Maybe on our website we can point people to it. That would be convenient.
Every time I saw that little girl crying, I was thinking of Ralph. If she reminded me of him because he's a cry baby.
Anyway, that's it. That's it.
We'll have to see tonight what happens.
All right, Eric. Enough American Idol discussion. Unless you got something else to say, Eric.
Well, only two things. I know who gave Gary that information, and the person, don't expect me to talk to you on IM anymore. I know who you are. I'm blocking you later.
Oh,
He's settling personal scores to the people.
No.
So he's saying he IM'd someone, instant message for those who don't use that anymore. He IM'd someone that he forwarded a letter to Ryan Seacrest, and now that person forwarded it to Howard, and that's how we found out. I'm telling you it's Johnny. I'm telling you it's Johnny. Johnny is the one behind it.
Yeah.
And Johnny's like, hey, little Johnny, make up an IM account that we can tell this little fruit that we can blame things on. And that's what's going on here.
You know, hold on. I'm gonna throw another possibility here. First off, 90%, 95, 99% Johnny. Okay. But that 1%, what if there was a big-breasted girl talking to him in instant messenger saying, oh, tell me about your day. And he says, I wrote a letter to Ryan Seacrest. Oh, really, Eric? Tell me all about it. You know.
And you think that person had the line to get into the Howard Stern show and tell them about it?
Yes, because there was a fan email. There was an open email.
Yes.
Narc
mail, they called it. Narc mail. Just narc on everyone that you know.
Who is this in the picture, by the way? Is that Ruby Rose? Who is that?
No, it's a Bieber.
Bieber.
It's Bieber.
Might as well be Ruby Rose, right?
Yes.
You little snitch.
That's Diddy's pin cushion. That's his nickname. Yeah. Hello.
Oh dear.
Giving that out.
It's personal. What did they give out?
They gave out the information that he had sent an email to Ryan Seacrest.
So now you're going to block him from IMing you?
Yeah, it was your former guest, Hayden Porter.
Oh, the chick. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, but don't put a hit out on her.
By the way, congratulations to Eric on being the third most...
I remember Hayden Porter. I don't remember what role she played on the Howard Stern show other than Eric Snitch. I mean, I don't know that name from anything other than he constantly said that she was snitching on him.
Wasn't there someone named Chauncey Hayden too?
Now Chauncey Hayden was a journalist for a magazine,
Long Island.
Yes,
Boat
it was a
Times or something. Yacht.
It was called Steppin' Out magazine, I believe
right.
was what it was called. And he was a Howard sycophant who turned on Howard, and then, like, when he wasn't getting the attention he deserved, like any other Wack Packer, started trying to spread out all of Howard's private shit, and then he got banned. But he did compete in the When John's Job contest.
Chauncey?
Yes.
Chauncey
That's a
Hayden,
girl's name.
It is. It totally is. Yeah. And he was a girl.
It was a dude?
He was a
named Chauncey.
He was a whiny bitch. But yes, I believe he had male genitalia. But he was a whiny bitch and very disliked by the audience.
Yeah, when your name is Chauncey, much like Luigi, you have a song.
I don't like it up my ass. I love it.
Yeah, it's a Chauncey song and a Luigi song. Okay, here we go.
That's Luigi's new theme song, Skeptical Robot.
Just that. 3 seconds long. It is perfect.
Okay, wait.
Copyright free.
Very glad to hear that I had my facts right. I'm getting Andrea says exactly correct. Stepping Out from Jerry Lahane. Red Rooster, self-titled journalist. I believe that definitely needs to be thrown in there also.
Yeah, I think he had a self-published magazine on Long Island. So do the math.
Might be right. I think you might be right about that. I think he was like one of the publishers of the magazine.
Yes. Yeah, he bought the ink himself. Yes.
Popular midget in the world. No, he's behind Hervé Villechaize and some guy I never heard of.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he won that distinction on a website. Did you go on and look at that, Eric?
No.
Yeah.
Don't care to.
All right,
and
now.
Tonight we'll find out whether or not our movement worked.
All right. Now hop into bed, stupid.
Yeah, how much money do you spend on airline tickets, fat ass? You probably need 2 seats per flight.
You don't need any.
Yes, Chris.
Pet carrier.
Hey, Howard. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Eric the Midget still on the phone?
Yeah.
I just now imagine Eric in a pet carrier. God damn you, Fred. Everyone, take a second.
Terrible.
Put Eric in a pet carrier. Okay, now laugh a little bit inside.
We might be able to make that happen.
It's a turkey carrier.
Get me out of here.
Red
a
Rooster,
tiny jail.
Red Rooster says that Stepping Out was a free magazine.
Yeah, it was like a LA Weekly, but run by one guy who printed it out of his garage. And then subsequently, the thing about these guys, I met a bunch of these guys in LA over the decades with my band and stuff. These guys make these magazines for one reason: tits. Pussy. They're like, hey, this is
Fair
my
enough.
magazine. I'm doing a photo shoot here at the Regal thing. You want to come on? It's just to get chicks. That's all.
Fair enough.
That's why we
Yeah.
got
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I
Why
mean, you
the
put
world
Casey,
spins.
you put on an accent. I mean, come on, making a magazine is not. that
Just once
far
I put
from
on
that.
an accent. I just wanted to see if they're
You know why men have
as I thought they
jobs? You know why men have jobs? For tits.
Yes.
Get pussy.
were. You know why men shower? I mean, let's get to the basics. You know why
Yeah.
we watch our asshole? Shit, tits. You,
Dave
you know if
Dave
if you took all the chicks
Chappelle-
away,
Oh, sorry.
our assholes would be so dirty.
Dave Chappelle has one of the best lines. He goes, "Men don't like big houses. Men know that women like big houses." He said a man would sleep on a cardboard box if he could.
Hey, Eric, I'm a teacher at my high school, man, and I got the whole high school voting for SANJAYA.
What do you think of that, Eric?
What do you think, buddy?
How many students? 5?
No, I got about 100 students come through my class every day, and we're all voting for SANJAYA.
What do you think of that, Eric? Foiled again.
Yeah, that made you shut up.
If the balloon stunt and the SANJAYA thing had been closer together, they're an obvious answer to each other, right? Like, do the balloon stunt and we'll stop the SANJAYA movement. Like that would have it just would have been easy. I give you this, you give me that. We would have seen Eric floating.
Wait till we start our. Wait till we start.
Eric, join us.
Wait till we start our vote for. Little dance you do sometimes.
Yes.
Wait till we start our vote for Heather Mills on Dancing with the Stars.
Watch out, dude. Eric will report you to Ryan Seacrest.
I'm taking names.
If I find out what school you're with, Ryan Seacrest will start something with you.
SANJAYA is going to be the next American Idol, Eric. What do you think about that, buddy?
That would be so fun.
Man, with a teacher getting a whole school to vote.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Can you see Simon on that last day when he has to present the American Idol and it's SANJAYA?
And the balloons are coming down out of the ceiling.
No.
Maybe we can fly Eric with balloons at the...
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
It made me think of pizza.
So, we've done this before where we've talked about Eric's delusional fantasy of thinking of why he gets involved, like with Kelly Clarkson. We said that we thought that maybe he would, in his weird way, think that Kelly Clarkson would get his name and that they'd wind up getting married and living together forever.
Yes.
Do you think there's some part of Eric's delusional fantasy that hoped that next episode of American Idol would start off with Ryan Seacrest saying, "We want to bring to our audience's attention, thanks to Eric from
Yes.
Where did you live? I forget. What was in California? Where did you live?
Bay Area.
Like Oakland, yeah.
Oakland, yeah. From
Well,
Eric-
not
Eric-
Oakland, but around there.
Well, I'm not trying to dox him.
What's the capital of
okay.
California? I'm so, God, I'm blanking.
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Eric from
He's not from there.
Sacramento. He did live in Sacramento for a while. That's all I remember
Yes.
about him. Eric from Sacramento has brought to our attention that there is, a problem, a delinquency in our reporting of the votes, and that he would somehow get like credit for bringing to the attention of American Idol that this was happening.
No. You've got it. Take the step further. He saved the show.
But
They
he's-
wanted
but
to be
acknowledged.
like,
Yeah.
like people. Listen, we wouldn't be here this year without the work of one man. That's what he
Eric
wanted.
Lynch.
That's what
Yes.
he wanted.
By the
Yes.
way, Looney Tunes critic said the joke that I was trying to think of from Dave Chappelle. He said it, Robert. If a man could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, he wouldn't buy a house. That's the joke. Yes.
Nice.
Did he have a muscle shirt when he told that joke. My favorite Chappelle is the guy where he cuts off his sleeves. That's the funniest version.
Early Chappelle, like when he was like 20. I remember that.
Oh, he still had sleeves then. I can't listen to that. Nope. A guy, it's only sleeveless Chappelle. It's the only one I listen to.
American Idol.
He could fly out of the ceiling with the balloons and drop them out.
SANJAYA, no.
Eric, you got to be nervous now.
No. Tomorrow when I poll, don't be surprised if I have a recorded comment from somebody I'm hoping to meet later.
Who is it?
A recorded comment.
A former Idol contestant from last season.
And you're saying that they're going to record a special message?
I'm going to take a recorder with me and ask him a couple of questions regarding this whole SNITCH thing and what their thoughts are on it, what their thoughts are on you.
Okay, all right, hold on. Think about this. What the fuck did he just say? So he's like, I don't want to get you guys excited about this, but I may be going to talk to someone about this very subject. And like, oh, you have an interview? He's like, well, I'm going to take a recorder down and stalk this person, and I'm going to ask them questions. Eric is a goddamn stalker, and he's bringing a recorder to the stalking. He's recording his crime. It's amazing. What the fuck, Eric? And then he describes it as, I'm going to talk to a formal idol. This is how the guy in Taxi Driver would describe talking to people. I'm going to go talk to this lady. She likes to sell meat, her own. And she's very young. Yeah.
Travis Bickle describing his date with Sybil Shepherd.
Yes. What the fuck, Eric?
It went great. We had a great time. We went to the porno theater. She loved it. I need to watch Taxi Driver. God, I love Taxi Driver so much.
We'll hear it soon, actually months from now, Electra, but I'm going to let you in on this. There was a time when we almost had a remake of Taxi Driver, directed by Colin Quinn, starring Eric the actor. It almost fucking happened, and Howard didn't fund it.
There was I believe there was a script written, like a full script.
Yeah, no, he wrote it. Colin wrote a script, and the only reason
I thought Jerry Lane wrote it.
Well, yeah, but remember, he invented inventing, so he invented everything. But I think about this now that the day Howard dies, there's going to be like hundreds of millions in a bank account, but that video won't exist. What's the point of fucking money if you don't create cool ass shit that lasts longer than your money? And I was going to go to your dopey kids, and you know they ain't going to make cool shit. It is the biggest failure in the history of the Howard Stern show. That's what I'm putting on the board. Name me something that's bigger. I think it's a bigger failure than Fart Man. Eric the actor.
I'm getting fucked in the ass for $250,000.
No, that's not as fun or entertaining. That was just a big troll on the guy.
It would have been.
But not as entertaining.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Think about the years of having a 2-hour-long Eric movie with Colin that was focused on him as a taxi driver. Crazy.
I'm saying it's equally disappointing.
No way. Chat, let us know who's right. And let Luigi down easy.
Getting this. So.
All right. Go ahead.
Can't wait for the
Does DJ Electra know about the Scott story? Have we talked about that?
Well, you just told her, so it's not a secret anymore.
Oh,
the Scott story. I don't know the whole thing.
Okay, but this right here, Dupa, is the comment of the fucking night. Colin Quinn should release the Taxi Driver script.
Definitely.
With AI voices now, I could make it. I could make this goddamn movie. Colin,
we could do the voices. Us three.
All right. Hold on. Let's. We're gonna leave this to clip so that we can send it to Colin Quinn. Hold on. Hi, Colin. I'm a cartoon. These are my friends. We're cartoons, too. We use AI voices. Don't introduce yourself! This is not me talking to Colin. Colin, listen up. We know Howard robbed you of your dream movie. The Eric movie would have been your nom de plume. Is that right? I don't know. The most important is we can do it now. Give us the script. Release it to us. And I will make the movie for free. We will then sell it together and become rich and have adulation and hookers. But until then, give me the script. Thank you. Now send that to him. Let's get this thing going. Because I got a guy to elect in Congress, and I got this film to make. Let's do it, people. What are you doing over there? Okay, you got a question? That's how we say we got a question. Or being very
No,
rude.
that's
Which
DJ
one?
Electra asked for a question.
Okay.
They're making an appearance in the area because of Dreyer's Grand Ice Cream, or as it's known in the East Coast, Edie's.
Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks, Eric, and thank you to Chris, the high school teacher. Thank you, Chris.
All right, Howard.
All right, bye, Eric.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.
He's going to have a good day. He's going to meet an idol contestant.
No, he's not. He's not going to meet anybody.
You think he won't get up there?
He hawks these people in China, and they're forced to meet with him.
They run when they see him.
They get nervous because they don't want to get out in the press that they didn't meet with a wheelchair.
That they shun wheelchair visitors.
Right.
Heyo! That's call 125.
You little snitch.
And Electra call 125 is
in the book.
Can you do a good Jeff? Casey?
It's in the book.
Can you do a good
What? No, I'd need to listen to him for a while.
You little snitch.
You little bitch. Yeah, he's a hard one. You have to listen to him for a while. I do have a unboxing we might do on the Stuck Together because that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that one, oof. That one really brings me to a weird emotional place. I'll be honest. And maybe that's
sadness.
good content. Maybe that's good content, but I can't watch that. Like, I've watched compilations of Jeff, and I fast forward through that one because that one takes me to a weird emotional place.
That's the one we got to break down.
Yeah.
People. That's the one we're breaking down. Not next or anything like that, but soon. All right, call 125 is in the books. The morning after SANJAYA performance, ETM sent Chris an email. How dare you? And we have some pictures to show here in a second and a story to get to from DJ Electra about Ryan Seacrest. But before that, ETM will also not log on to AOL to prove to Howard shit. AOL, people. AOL.
I remember AOL.
ETM a full-on snitch. Howard voted SANJAYA.
That's what I remember about AOL.
Ding, ding, ding. You might want to remember, voted for SANJAYA 10 to 11 times. It might be a quiz question. Sal P. the Bedskin was really good. Gary, boo. That's just, I'm booing Gary. Boo, Gary, boo. Gary is Gary is a definition of ball washer. He really is. And sort of cowardly, but also he had to be. He knew where his rung was, and he just protected it. He didn't protect anyone else's rung, just his. And so ETM then roasts Ralph a little bit. Wait, was that in this call? I don't care. ETM is also taking a recorder to an ice cream store to interview an ex-Idol contestant. What are you doing, Eric? That's a crime, I think. Don't do that.
I bet he's meeting Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, yes. Electra, now tell us what you're going to tell us. You have a story?
Well, yeah. I have a story. A Starfucker story. Do you guys want to hear it?
Let's stop doing that, people.
Our
His
chat's
head won't
awesome.
leave the room. His head is so enormous already. It's
Our
hard for
chat
him
is
to
great.
hold
I
up the
have a
weight on
huge
that
head.
neck. Now he cut off the top of it. Look at that. It was like
So he had no brain in there. There was no brain.
There wasn't. That's fair enough. That's fair. I'll accept that.
All right, folks. Yes, and this is a good time to let you know to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Oh, what's that? A little dollar button down there? I wonder what that does. See that one all the way through. Magic happens. All right. Here we go to call 126. Now, this call is days later, and the vote has happened. And I'm not going to say what happened, but we all know what happened. So Eric loses, and now they get to have a victory parade on Eric's carcass.
SANJAYA is now the president of the United States of America.
Yes, he is.
They voted.
Yes, he is. Make America SANJAYA again. I have nothing.
Shitty again.
Time to now glow to Eric the Midget. I've been waiting all night for this. Hello.
All night for this. They did night shows. You remember that? They did night shows.
I remember a couple of night shows when they were doing the roast so that they could get drunk. That's all I remember. Is that what this was?
Yeah, they did. Back when Howard loved doing the show. Just want to do more and more of it. Not like today.
Eric.
Good luck in the tour with SANJAYA poster.
I guess he's on the American Idol tour now.
Yeah, I guess who won't be going to it.
Whatever.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
No tour.
Hear how he always is so muffled at the beginning of every call.
Yeah.
It's like a feature, not a bug.
Is it because he's on speakerphone or something? What was the reason again?
I think because he's on hold for so long, he gets in a comfortable position where the phone is not like near his face, and then he just starts talking and forgets, and then they have to remind him, and then he always sounds better.
Or for you, ruined.
Oh, well.
Another day with nothing to do.
Eric, tell us about your night last night. What happened? Did you watch American Idol live, or did you tape it?
I watched it live.
And then you were sitting there, and then when those three people stood up, did you think SANJAYA was going into the bottom three?
I can't remember who else was.
You talking to the phone. All I hear is this.
I was trying to remember who else was part of that three.
It was SANJAYA, the sort of blackish kind of chick. I don't know her name. And somebody else.
There's three people. Who cares who it was?
Yeah, well, he's trying to remember. So what happened when they said, SANJAYA, you're safe?
Oh!
Did you let out an audible screech?
No.
Just wait.
Did you go? Did you pee your pants?
Robin, shove one of those big tits in your mouth. Shut up. Don't make that damn sound.
Don't make that damn sound.
You went nuts, I bet. Foiled again.
Wet again.
Sorry you didn't join our movement to vote for SANJAYA. You could have been part of this.
I don't give a shit.
Yes, you do.
Sure you do. You're in a badass mood because SANJAYA's in, and
He doesn't even know who to put a hit on. So many people voted for SANJAYA.
you wanted to call in and gloat that SANJAYA was out.
Luigi, you're scaring the shit out of me with your mouth and your eyes.
I saw that.
What are you doing?
When there's just like nothing going on, I'm just screwing around in the camera.
Okay, thank God.
I'm good.
What happened to you?
I'm okay.
Okay. We need to get an emergency contact for you, Luigi, after the show.
You really thought he'd be out. You didn't believe in the power of this audience.
I thought he'd be out like Kevin Cavillas was the second week of last year.
What do you say, Robin?
It's something about Kevin Cavillas was the second week of last year.
What do you say?
Man, your idol predictions are way off now.
I can't wait till we're so close, Electra, where I can be like, what do you say, Electra? Like right in front of the person. That's going to be so fun.
You're no longer Eric, the American Idol expert. Whatever. What is your name again? Eric the what?
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to use it anymore. Eric the Idol expert.
Eric the Idol expert.
You got to give up your title?
Yeah, he's under 50%. He can't be an idol expert.
Electra, what did he say?
What?
Nothing.
He used to be good at handicapping, and now he isn't.
Now he's just handicapped.
Right.
Hey-o.
Eric, I got a new name you could try out. How about Eric the Midget that doesn't know shit about American Idol?
How about Artie that takes up 2 airplanes?
What?
How about Artie that takes up 2 airplane seats?
Artie that takes up 2 airplane seats, right?
They have Indian names now. Artie, who takes up 2 2 plane seats. We shall now give you this land on the plains. Eat mini buffalo.
Doesn't have a ring.
It's not as good as Eric, who doesn't know shit about American Idol.
Eric, who doesn't know shit about American
Welcome to the tribe, Eric. We don't know what TV or Idol is, but apparently this Erica knows nothing about it. Welcome to the tribe.
The Midget who doesn't know shit about American Idol.
Snappy.
That's a great title for you. I think SANJAYA could go all the way.
I have a feeling we can do this.
Eric. It's
Oh, Indian names. Get it? Hey-o.
I didn't at first. I got it now.
No, I meant that. That was
I got it.
Because SANJAYA is an Indian?
You get it? You get it?
Is that what it was?
But
Did
it's
I get it?
It's 2 different types of Indians.
It's the dot and the how.
It's happening. SANJAYA.
SANJAYA, your new American Idol.
Did you notice they didn't even show Simon's face?
Yeah.
You know what? They should have a camera on Eric.
We should demand that all 3 judges come in on this show and discuss the future of American Idol and what it is we want.
Yeah.
Howard really gets this idea in his head that now he must force Paula, Simon, and Randy into the studio and make demands. Like I listened to this episode and he mentions it like 400 times. And so that's why I start to think like he gets this bug. He has this bug like, oh, I could do this. I'm better than Simon at this. And then eventually if I get an opportunity, and then that, years later, the opportunity came and it irrevocably changed.
Not too many years later.
Yeah, not too many, but it did
Can we
change.
go back to the Indian names?
Okay, I'm good with that.
Casey, I would like to give you an Indian name.
Oh, no. Okay. Fuck
Casey
mini squaw.
with many words in mouth like dick. And Luigi would be...
Luigi? I got Luigi. Luigi's is Mr. Mr. I like
Luigi
it.
is 2 dicks in back pussy.
Okay, there we go.
I like
Very. Kind of stunned like me. All right. And we just call you our scissor sister. Scissor sister.
Oh, I got off easy.
Tetas Grandes.
That's what happens when you scissor. You get off easy. All right.
We have to come up with
They
a
have
list.
to talk to us first. Now.
Right.
We run the show.
We couldn't get Kerry elected, but we're going to do this, goddammit.
Well,
We wanna-
it was just like the presidential race.
Here's what we need. We need a big serious manner on stage with all the idols. That's what we need. Let's start with that. Here's what I demand. Simon, if they want to save the show, Simon, Paula, and Randy, come here, sit down on our couch, and discuss the future of American Idol.
But Simon Fuller.
And Simon Fuller. Come in here.
And we'll decide.
And we'll decide what we're going to do with American Idol.
I wonder if are there real, like, Vegas odds on American Idol?
Yeah.
What if I demand
Yeah,
that...
you idiots are screwing them up.
We're having fun.
What if I demand that, see, if Eric the Midget...
Oh, hold on. Eric's tied into the mob. The mob's tied into Vegas. Vegas is doing odds on Idol. Now we understand why Eric hates this. It's fucking up the mob.
Oh, it's
That's
fucking
so
up
funny.
the mob.
You're fucking up the odds. Oh,
Johnny's
no.
Johnny's bookmaker called. We're all in serious trouble if you don't stop this SANJAYA shit, man. Come on.
gone along with us, I would have demanded they fire Ryan Seacrest.
Apologize. Idiot, little shitbag, just little asshole.
To make Eric the Midget the host.
But he's not in it.
No, fuck him.
Because I'm saying they should have a camera on Eric every time they announce the winner and the loser.
I didn't want to tell you this, Eric, but had you gone along with us, when I had my negotiation with American Idol, I was going to make it so that you had a permanent seat at every Idol taping and that you had to be prominently displayed.
So now what this was never going to happen. But in this imaginary world, we are going to keep all of what Eric could have had on the so Eric feels as guilty and shameful as possible. This is a masterclass in just making emotionally traumatizing a man who looks like a turkey. Good job, Eric.
Yeah, and he's actually creating this whole scenario to troll one audience member.
It's a straw man. He's like, Eric, we were gonna get you a Dodge Durango. What? No, you weren't. What are you talking about? You weren't gonna do any of that shit. You're fucking with him now. I love
Is that Woody Allen in that picture?
Yes. I believe
Yeah,
so.
I was thinking that too.
Noam Chomsky or something like that. I just every time I see a round face, I'm like, oh, that's an Eric face.
Judge.
Or a woman.
No, like the fan that he is, and he would have been prominent.
He would have been the Mrs. Miller of American Idol.
How many opportunities did I give this kid to join us?
Every day you ask.
Every day I said to you, Eric, join us. But no, you always fuck it up.
You got to be a shithead.
Nah.
You're not when Randy, Simon, and Paula come in here. You're not gonna.
At least I've never been a cokehead.
You should try it.
Why isn't he a cokehead?
Yeah, really. What's your problem?
No kidding. I mean, I barely stopped, and I'm normal.
Nope, someone check his fingers. I think his fingers were crossed when he said that. Artie barely stopped.
Jonesy. I am furious with you, Stern. I think you have ruined American Idol. I'm so angry. I'm in a midget funk.
You're not being honest. You must.
That's my favorite kind of funk. I like R&B funk and 70s funk, but midget funk really.
Midget funk.
Yeah, it really hits you. It really hits you, midget.
Must have freaked out when you were watching Idol last night.
No, not really.
I'm calling Johnny Chrono.
You said you were going to call to laugh at us today because...
So why don't you laugh at us, Eric?
Yeah, we were going to be wrong.
I was going to do this whole thing where I know that Randy, Paula, and Simon have to come in here if they want us to stop voting for Sanjaya.
But I don't want to stop.
I don't either. But imagine we get the Sirius banner up on American Idol. That's worth a lot of money.
Big.
I would have made Eric like the Mrs.
official
Miller,
fan, yeah.
the official fan, where he's in every show. He's got to sit front row. But
You
no.
always got to check his reaction to the performance.
But dumbass has to fucking go against the show every time. You would have had it going, brother. I would have had you here.
Been a part of the show.
I would have had you flown in for the meeting with Simon and Randy and Paula, where we call the shots what goes on the show. Who's in control of the show now? We are. And you could have had it all, Eric. Everything. Free tickets to the tour, everything. But no.
Backstage passes.
You can't go along with the fun.
No.
No what? Just no?
Not going along with the fun, as you call it.
Oh, then sit at home.
Sit at home. You're not in on the meeting. You're not going to be at the shows. I was gonna do it for you.
Now we'll go on with...
Surly is such a good word describer. He's just surly. Like, nothing satisfies him. He's always sort of looking at an angle that you don't understand. And then he always has to do post-game analysis before he knows if he's happy or not. He's a surly little dude.
He can't even play along with Howard's fantasy land.
Well, because he doesn't want him to have a victory.
It's just a goof. That's what's so funny is...
Yeah, he's just joking around.
It means nothing to Howard. This is just a goof. But, like, yeah, Eric has to take it so seriously and as a personal challenge. This is nothing more than a couple of people just fucking around. It's amazing.
I play a zero-sum game, Stern. He plays zero-sum game. And Howard's just like, we have all the bounty of all the world, Eric. He's like, no. And so that he makes a perfect foil. It's just perfect for Howard. And that's why I think it's Howard's best foil ever. And I think that's why he's as popular as he is, because he was the one guy that could give it to Stern for year after year after year that you just didn't understand how he could keep coming back and going at Stern like this. And so Howard had other people that would call him and, say things or whatever, but not for a decade and not go against everything he ever wanted to do for a decade. It's masterful.
Without you.
What do you think of that? What?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What a deflated midget.
I know. He would have been gloating this morning. He'd have been like,
There is nothing sadder than a deflated midget, by the way. I see them all over Hollywood.
One more deflated midget.
I blew that reading.
Maybe I'll just put a different midget in the audience, just to burn.
The fact that he's a deflated midget and he's most famously known for not doing a balloon stunt. Just saying. There's some congruity there.
Just to burn Eric up.
Yeah.
What's that?
I just said it all comes together.
It does. It's full circle. Like a balloon.
I'm putting a different midget in the audience.
Happy midget.
What do you think of that?
Who is above Eric on that list?
I don't think you're in the top 5 midgets who's ever been on the Stern Show. How's that sound?
Oh, well.
I'm going to put Vern Troyer on there.
Yeah. If only Hank were alive.
Oh, boy.
Hank would have been voting.
Would have been a shoe.
Hank was fun.
Hank would have thought American Idol was for fruits.
Right.
100%.
100%.
Artie's got that. 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hank would not have handled ETM in the way they do with kid gloves. He would have just told Eric off. Fuck you.
Hank would have called Eric a stupid midget.
He's just why you like this gay crap, you stupid midget?
You dumb midget.
With my beer. Probably with my beer. Why are we talking to this dumb midget about this gay stuff?
you dumb midget. You with your stupid American Idol.
I'm 4 inches taller than you, midget. Yeah, he would have made fun of him because he's like 3 inches tall. Hank was a fighter. Eric could not have handled Hank.
Oh no way! No, not a chance. Even verbally, not a chance.
That's one of Eric's in bosses in the video game. you get to the end and you got to beat Hank to win the game.
Come at me, you fucking Mitch.
What you know about rock and roll? I know Idol.
He was a big Who fan.
He was.
Oh, that one show you guys did where he knew all that rock trivia.
Oh,
that was great.
We'll eventually get to that show. Too.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Yeah.
I think Electra will like Hank. Hank was a different kind of midget, different energy, more of just like a carefree, like how you would think of normal Hollywood midgets, drunk, crazy, getting
It's like a
tossed at
happy
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy's a stretch, but
I'm comparing him to Eric. So yes, in comparison to normal people, no, the horrible monster with PTSD, life's terrible. But compared to Eric, like Beverly Sunshine.
Yeah, but like instead of telling people he was smart, he demonstrated to people that he was smart,
and backhandedly, and not even like he wasn't like I'm so smart. He's just like drunkenly smart.
He would get drunk first and like
wow, and still be smarter than people.
Yes, and one thing that I always found really kind of interesting that I wish there was video of was that they said that when Hank would come to the show, apparently there was a designated handler for him, which was Doug Goodstein. Do you remember that?
I didn't know Doug was his official, but I know Doug, yes.
But anyway. So apparently Hank grew very close to Doug after a while and liked and respected Doug. And Doug got married and made Hank one of his ushers and told Hank as a goof, hey, if anyone starts talking during the parts where they're supposed to be quiet, please go tell them to knock it off and be quiet. And like, it was kind of like a joke. And people said that Hank took his job so seriously that he went around telling people to shut up while the wedding was going on.
Listen, that's problem solving there. You want people to shut up.
Like, there needs to be video of that. Him going, knock it off.
Imagine this, if you will. You're at a goddamn friend's wedding, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is stupid. Is the game on? I don't know." And you're talking to your friend that's next to you. All of a sudden, you look over to your left. There's a midget staring at you, like 4 inches away, going, "Shut your mouth hole. There's a wedding here." Yes, that would be enough for me. I'd be like, "All right, sir. Yes, we're shutting up now.
Show some goddamn respect."
This isn't about you.
He's fallen off the stool, but he's still answering the question.
Drunk going, John and Whistle.
He actually passed out during the trivia contest. And he beat everyone.
That was great.
He had to close his eyes. He was so fucking hammered.
That was one of my favorite E! shows. I never met Hank.
Oh, you missed Hank.
He died just as I was starting him.
You're going to be fine. You're not going anywhere.
You're too ornery to leave.
Yeah, you're too angry to leave. Nothing better happened to you. Every time I get a great midget on the show,
they die
on me. Actually, Eric God is on the phone. You want me to ask him how long you're going to live? All right. Hold on. Let's find out. God.
Good morning, Howard. This is God.
But what's with Eric?
You have nothing to worry about. We don't want that pain in the ass up here with us.
God sounds an awful lot like Sal.
Living forever.
Thank you, God.
Fuck off, Eric.
God says he's never taking you, so that's good news. Well, I'm sure Eric is quite miffed at what's happened on American Idol.
Won't express it here.
God sounds like a Long Island pizza maker.
Pizzeria.
You know what I cannot wait to expose DJ Electra to is the Sal apology. Probably,
you said that before, yeah.
Hands down, one of the greatest moments in Howard history, and I think DJ Electra is going to laugh her ass off when it happens.
Who does he apologize to?
We can't. No, it's getting way too much.
It's not even easy to explain.
Yeah. We'll just say it like this. Like this, Eric's a Wack Packer. You've heard other Wack Packers. But these aren't like hired people that Howard brought into the studio to work with him every day. Sal is. They hired a Wack Packer. And that is probably Sal's defining characteristic and his paramount value.
He literally was a caller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not like a distinguishingly goofy caller. Like he was a Wack Packer. I really like when he first got on the show. I'm like, they hired a Wack Packer, 2 of them, because Richard Christie was a Wack Packer too. But then you realize they were like a different level of kind of Wack Packedness, which they had like a lot of self-awareness, which made them great. And
actual talent and creativity. Yeah.
Oh, their phone calls and bits and stuff like that are classic. Some of the best in radio history. And when they hired him, I'm sure they didn't even think they were going to conquer that,
Sal just got a little carried away, and they had to knock him down a few pegs. And it is one of, I mean, if you put like top 5 moments of Howard Stern history,
that's one of yours.
It's one of the top 5. I mean, I remember.
Well, for you, we all have our different 5.
Laughing, yeah.
I think a funnier one than that with Sal is when they had Sal in to explain like why he's racist because he didn't understand when he recorded some shit. That was the funniest to me, and he had to explain like why his thoughts weren't racist, as they were the most racist thoughts ever. That one was a good one.
Well, that's part of the apology. Remember?
I guess that is. yeah. So I guess if you're backdating the whole apology to the whole story, then yes, that is a great whole story on that one. Also, but there's so many.
God, Red Rooster, traction.
Oh, traction. That gives you traction. Fucking amazing. Yeah.
Traction was great, but the apology is definitely on top. Traction was good. But traction was I'm sorry. Traction was good, but the apology is just way up there on the mountain.
We're definitely doing Sal at some point. It's just too much not to do Sal. All right, back to Eric and SNITCH.
We all know that you're not headed up there either, so.
Oh, I'm going to heaven. I'm a good man.
Who's this we you're talking about?
Don't put him we.
A lot of listeners. I talked to one that said that you.
Greg, go ahead. You're on the air.
I love when they do that to Eric. He's just talking, and they're like, all right, caller, go ahead. He's like, He just gives up in the middle of the sentence.
This is Eric the Midget.
Yes, Greg.
Yes. I am so pissed off that SNITCH did not win. And I would go along and vote with him if you will let me sit on the table when you interview Simon and Paula.
All right, then. Greg's doing an impression. Let's go to...
Give him a chance.
Greg auditioning.
Let's go to Beth. Hey, Beth.
Oh, hi. Hey now, Howard. How are you doing?
Hey now.
I have to say that I am very excited about this whole SANJAYA thing. I think it's fantastic. My husband and I voted about 75 times each. We stayed up till 11 o'clock. It's great.
Yeah, us too. I was giggling the whole time I was voting. I actually had fun with it. And
so was I.
It was obviously very successful.
At this point, it's like a 60-year-old man. He's sitting giggling, voting. Oh, we should have seen it coming. Guys, we should have seen it coming. Come on, how did we miss that?
So congratulations to everyone. SANJAYA is firmly into the top 10 now, and will go on to be the next American Idol. Right, Eric?
Yes.
Eric, now you starting to believe?
No.
No. No. No. No.
You little shit.
Well, all right, Eric. How far do you think SANJAYA could go now?
I hope just till next week, and that's it.
Look, your reputation as idol expert is on the line.
Care to make a wager?
Meanwhile, I should have put money down on SANJAYA. He was like 9 million to 1.
Yeah. 15 to 1 or
15
something.
to 1 to a big payout on
Let's do it.
I typed in gayest pictures on the internet.
What is that? What is happening there?
There's a lot going on.
Chaz Bono?
It's the plus in LGBTQIA+. This is the plus. Plus size.
Yeah, I'm going to bet on him next week.
The odds have got to be even longer next week.
Yeah, Corey in Holland, Michigan, you're on the air.
Yo! SANJAYA! What's up?
SANJAYA. Hey, let's change Eric's name to SANJAYA. SANJAYA the Midget.
I don't even watch that damn show, but I did just to vote for SANJAYA.
Yep, and that means his sister will be back next week with those big titties.
Oh.
She's always in the audience.
Yeah, really, you're voting for those.
That's right.
Hey, let me ask Eric, when he dreams, does he dream that he's regular size and he's walking around and, he's not a midget in a wheelchair?
Eric, what about you?
Great question. Not been asked in the 6 years Eric's been on, by the way. And let's hear what Eric has to say. Probably got a whole diatribe, or he'll just grunt.
Dreams. Do you ever dream like you're full size?
No, does this guy ever dream he has a brain?
I mean, it's a valid question.
That's a
Hey, man, come on.
All right, Mike, you're on the air. Yes, Mike.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, that's SANJAYA. Here we go again with that.
Yeah, we got a whole nother week of voting.
Hey,
I love that it drives Eric crazy.
Hey, Eric, you got racing slicks on there or mud tires on that wheelchair?
No sense in making fun of the wheelchair. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, I wonder if Eric is really pissed off that he called in last week complaining about SANJAYA. Because instead of everybody voting him off, now it's this juggernaut.
I think Eric's responsible for SANJAYA getting in, quite frankly, because,
People love to hear him irritated.
Yeah.
It's great. Hey,
Look, he can't even talk this morning. He's completely flummoxed.
He was so mouthy yesterday.
Yesterday he was all mouthy. Do you notice, like, he's barely said a word? It's like he's eating crow.
I've been checkmated.
Maybe time to revisit the whole balloon stunt. Maybe if he was to fly with balloons, we could stop voting.
I think this is bigger than just balloons.
Yeah, I don't want to stop voting.
And there Howard ends the balloon stunt once and for all. Because if you weren't going to do it for this, you're never going to. This is the time. Because Eric right now would do anything to end the SANJAYA vote.
That's true, yeah.
Anything. Eric will end. We will help you get. Who do you want? This chick? Okay, we'll vote for her. We'll move this whole movement to her. We'll call a vote for the worst. We'll change everything. We'll even write a letter to Seacrest. You got to fly with balloons. It would have been done. It would have been done.
Yeah.
Not just for him flying with balloons.
I don't even know that I can stop voting at this point. I mean, Simon and Randy and Paula would have to come in here and have to give a really good argument, and we'd have to get certain concessions.
They'd have to beg us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have cable, Howard. I don't watch the show, but I'm willing next week to tune into my Sirius if maybe they could display the phone number or something like that.
All right.
What do you mean you don't have cable?
I have either Sirius or cable, and I chose the more important.
Dude.
But it's on Channel 5.
It's a network show.
Yeah, it's strange. I think that I get bad reception here.
Disturbing.
You know what the picture's from?
No.
Tim and Eric. It's Tim and Eric.
I live in Maine. You got to remember that.
He might not have it on Channel 5. He might have it on
Well, it's still on a regular channel. It's not.
Yeah, but it doesn't come in. I just have the three big ones in PBS.
What do you got? Rabbit ears, bro?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel!
You're a real throwback.
Maine doesn't get the Fox network. I mean, Rabbit Ears should get it.
Bro, you're old school.
I know. Everybody tells me I'm old school. They're like, you don't have cable? No, I don't have cable. I do have a touch-tone telephone though. So at least I'm stepping up somewhere.
Well, I'm glad you're with us here at Sirius. Because believe me, I'm the only identifiable thing on satellite that's different.
So obviously this season for baseball, you guys aren't going to be carrying it. You have to wait till next year.
Well, if you write your congressman, maybe things could speed up.
Actually, Eric, depending on when the merger happens, yeah, I mean.
Had to cut a little out there. They were talking a ton about the merger, a bunch of other shit that had nothing to do with Eric. And Eric could just sit there, and this is one of those times they're like, Eric, are you still here?
You'll get baseball also, and football, and NASCAR. And all the other sports.
And Oprah.
Nobody signed up for Oprah.
I know.
That was a waste of money. XM really blew it.
I had to cut all the nonsense that Eric wasn't involved with.
Good, yeah.
To get to Jeff the Drunk, which is coming.
Well, got to help them make their money back somehow.
Oprah.
55 mil.
55 mil for that shit.
They gave Oprah a double nickel.
Yeah. Let's see. Eric, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there it is. Eric, you alive? We need can someone put a mirror under the midget's nose, please? Is it fogging up?
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Tiny
million.
little hand holding that phone the whole time.
I know. It probably lost circulation. It was probably. It was damaging.
And people on the phone just want to gloat. Well, Eric, I mean, there's just 50,000 people who want to vote for,
You know what? We're also keeping them honest. They have to acknowledge this vote.
Yeah, and it's like, if Simon and all of them would just come in here, like be real men about it.
See? He's gone on and on about just come in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sit down at the negotiating table. See what we can get out of this. That's one thing. But if they're going to sit and try to act like this isn't going on, Simon's not referencing it, no one's bringing it up, This is bullshit. You get on there, you mention votefortheworst.com, you mention the Howard Stern show. And by the way, if we do the sit down with them, I'm going to bring in the Vote for the Worst guy. He's got to be here too. It's part of,
He's part of this.
He's part of it. It's a huge part of it. He started it, So, and I would have gotten something for Eric if he had just joined in.
But as usual, Eric is on his own.
Oh, Eric would have had it all. Eric would have been calling all the shots on Idol. Every fucking chick on that show would own him. Nope. That's all right. Still won't. He doesn't even recognize that this show's important.
Seacrest would be interviewing you every week.
Yep. I get an after show. They're at our mercy right now. You understand we control Idol? You understand that, Eric, right?
I hope you...
What?
I said I hope you don't.
But we do.
We do.
It's not a question. Now it's clear. Talking the top 10, Eric.
This kid should have been gone 3 weeks ago.
Who controls Idol, Eric? Not the producers. Not Fox. Not Simon. Not Paula. Not Randy. Who controls Idol? Admit it.
I'm not going to admit what you want me to admit.
Well, you see?
So you're not going to tell the truth, is what you're saying.
So you're going to lie.
I don't know.
Just can't face the truth.
How many times did you vote, Eric? Be honest.
I didn't. I voted so many times I lost count.
Maybe we'll just change the name to Howard Stern's American Idol. Because that's what it's going to take.
Howard Stern's Idol.
Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Eric?
I hope that doesn't ever happen.
Oh, if that happened. Oh, boy. Could you imagine?
HSI.
I would have Fox cut the feed to Eric's House of American Idol.
Yeah. Ooh. That'll fix him.
That'll fix him.
Either that or we'll move Eric to Maine.
Wow.
Just imagine, Eric could have been in on the initial selections. He could have been traveling all over the country to auditions.
Oh, Eric would have had the world by the balls.
You could.
I would have watched every episode of Idol if Eric would have been somehow a part of that show. It would have been the best part of the show.
Replace Paula with Eric, yeah?
Or replace...
Paula was totally not important. Eric would have been way better.
He would have done amazing on that show. He would have been so critical. And then you're looking at this little turkey guy judge singers and stuff. It would have been amazing.
Could have been faggy times 10.
Now, do you want to join us next week and maybe get something good out of this? Or are you going to continue to be a thorn in my side? Eric?
You can't hear the bell.
I can't.
I was going to just say, can you just imagine how every big-breasted contestant would suddenly be at the top of all of the lists?
Oh, my, can you? The top 10 would be just like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. It would be just a line of tits.
Eric's choice.
No, I chose this as a balance. I chose right. No,
you really brought it tonight.
Yes.
All right. Well, guess what? You're going to miss out because I was going to do more for you. You were going to have a front seat at American Idol and a lot more input into that show. They were going to have to deal with you, but you don't.
Third input, Eric.
Want to be part of it. So, okay.
Does he realize how big this could have gotten? He could have been a part of the tour.
He could have been a judge, a guest
he
judge.
would be the unofficial fourth judge.
I would have had him.
Ryan could interview him about his opinion of everything every week.
American Idol has to come here and negotiate if they want this show to work out. And you know what? I would have said, is Eric going to be included in American Idol? Is Eric going to be a part of the judging?
A lot more input into that show.
Hello? Jason? He's gone. Jeff the Drunk, you're on.
Here we go, baby. Jeff the Drunk. I don't know if you've heard Jeff before on the show, Electra. But
I haven't, but I've heard of him from you guys.
Yes. Really don't need to know more than his name, Jeff the Drunk. That's pretty much his character. Defines his character.
Times.
Yeah, I think we played, but not like this. This you get a real sort of taste.
Oh wait, maybe we saw him walking like backstage or something.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
There's a lot of characters over at Stern. This one, he's in a sling constantly in a cowboy hat, and he's constantly drunk. Here we go. And hot.
On the air.
Yeah, boy. I was so happy last night.
Yeah, me too.
Boy, that Eric is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Yeah.
The drunk trailer park trash.
Don't throw a hit out after me, Eric.
Hey, turn on your radio, Jeff.
It really is two mental giants. It's like Kasparov and the other chess guy meeting. It's like going after each other, move for move. Wonderful.
Jeff just say?
He said, don't put a hit out on me.
I was so happy last night.
See, Artie does the best, Jeff.
He is so good.
I'm so howling, blah, blah. And you could just do Artie's Jeff, and then you're kind of doing Jeff.
Well, my favorite Artie Jeff impression was that one time when Jeff was screaming and then started crying when he's like, "What did you? Ooh."
Yes. Also, it reminds me that Artie's Jeff impression and Artie's Blue Iris impression are like right next to each other. Yes, they're neighbors.
He's never been happy ever.
I was.
He discovered happiness last night.
Oh, God.
Did Jeff voted for Sanjaya?
100 times.
It gave my life a purpose. The SANJAYA thing is all I have to live for.
Oh,
damn, with my bum arm. Since they took my job away, I'm sitting down at the supermarket.
Give my life a purpose.
He was a greeter, and then he also like checked in people at some sort of place. They could only give him like the most
at a public swimming pool.
Yes,
it was
that's right. He could only get the most remedial of jobs, and they'd always take it away, and he'd be like, "They took my job." I can't do that voice.
One time he skipped work to go on to the show, and his literal job was working at a grocery store to open the back door for deliveries. And I'll never forget,
delivery guy.
Artie said, "Don't let them find out that they can replace you with a cinder block."
Be replaced by a crumpled up piece of paper. Don't let him on.
Oh, boy.
See, Eric, even Jeff the drunk got in on it.
Whoopi, the king of the trailer park drunks, got in on it.
Oh, shut up, Eric.
The Wack Pack on Wack Pack violence. Eric was always ready for that. Always fully prepared, guns fully loaded, and clock back to ready to whack another Wack Packer. Because he didn't like being in the Wack Pack, so he really resented these people.
All right.
Shut up, white trash.
Eric.
Wow, Eric.
Eric.
Jeff with a witty comeback.
You're an idiot. You know that? You're an idiot and an asshole and a douchebag. Fuck off, you fuck.
That's the Jeff and Trunk we know and love. Well, that we know.
You should be on our next roast.
Wow.
Jeff's really vicious today.
You're an idiot.
Well, Eric's no
Eric's
angel.
fucking jerk off.
Who would you rather be, Jeff?
Artie fucked up. Artie should have, when Artie quit the Stern Show, he should have done like the Chip Chipperson thing, but using Jeff the Drunk's voice. Like done a show with,
Wow. That would have been great.
It would have been, and he could have done his drugs. It would have played right into the character. He could have, that.
I wish I could do a good Jeff. I can't.
I know. I'm gonna have to work. It's like you're pooping. I'm gonna have to work on it.
You have to be drunk and pooping at the same time.
I could do that.
F or Eric?
Oh, man.
That's a tough question.
We should have a working liver if you were me.
We should have what?
A working liver.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, you're probably the size of Jeff's liver, Eric.
Which would you rather be, Eric or Jeff?
Eric.
All right. Which would you rather be is the question. Eric and Electra, you're not going to be good at this one because you don't know them well. But who would you rather be, Eric or Jeff? I'm going to go, I would rather be Jeff.
Jeff.
Luigi?
Oh, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. You either lose the use of two legs or one arm.
And keep in mind, you have a giant thing on your ass that not even a doctor can identify, if I remember Jeff correctly.
Oh,
like
that's
a wart
Jeff has
or
that?
a hemorrhoid or something.
It was
doctors
a
couldn't
Okay, I might be changing my mind now.
DJE knows medical lingo. It was a necrotic carbuncle.
Okay, yeah. I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's
What is
gross.
What is a necrotic carbuncle? By the way, T-shirt of the night.
It's like it's a boil, basically, that has died, and there's dead tissue in there that's like made up of dead skin cells and just nasty, gnarly, like bones.
It was ultimately a black volcano type growth on his ass that he insisted was just a blister It's a blister that never healed, and it turned out it was incredibly infected and had been for several years, and they had to remove a chunk of his ass.
Dude, I want to
Anyway,
like
so-
gag right
All right,
now.
hold up.
Okay.
I ask again. Who would you rather be? Eric or Jeff?
I might be changing my mind. I think I'm going with Eric now.
I think I'm going with Eric because Eric got laid more.
Also that.
You'd rather be Eric.
I
Why?
think Eric has a bigger passion for life. I think there's more.
Already chooses him.
He's inspirational in the sense that he should have been dead and he's still alive. And
What do you think, Gary?
This is a no-brainer. I'd rather be Jeff.
Why?
Because they might, like the $6 million man, they might one day invent a new arm, and then I'll be normal size.
He's not going to get that.
Seriously.
Who's going to pay for the arm?
You are.
Evidently.
I don't think Jeff will ever turn his life around. But there's potential.
I think.
No, what potential do you see?
He could cut off his arm and get an artificial limb.
They could stop making alcohol.
You want to know something?
Oh, this is Jeff. Okay, so you can hold your nose and kind of do it too. Because you don't have to do the moving sound. You go, oh, this is Jeff. Yeah, okay.
But it's also like the range. One time
I think I'm
how much money it would take for him to cut off his arm and eat it.
I remember that. It wasn't as much as you think. I remember thinking, well, that's not as much as I take.
with Artie on this one. I think I'd rather be Eric the Midget, and I'll tell you why. Although I think
All right, Howard picks Eric first.
I think Jeff
was given
I think
a
Jeff can
healthy
get
body,
drunk.
a healthy body.
I
and
think
look
Jeff
what he
could
did
get
with it.
laid.
You want to live in a chair. You live in a chair. You
No.
never get out of the chair. You pee in your when you have to shit, it's a whole ordeal.
How often?
Although when Jeff has to shit, he can't wipe, but at least he can.
That's a boil.
Jeff has never
It's not a blister. It's not shit. It's a blister.
There it is. That's maybe one of the funniest things Artie ever says. It's not shit, it's a blister.
Well, that Jeff said that.
I know, that's why it's...
It is not shit, it's a blister.
He's repeating the greatest thing Jeff ever said. It's not shit, it's a blister. Imagine saying that to your date. That's not shit, that's a blister. Oh, okay. Let me get back down there.
Whatever. Yes.
How do you know that shitting's a whole deal for me?
Because I think
Have you ever watched me? No, you haven't.
Because I think you told us when we talked about flying you here, you told us some of the issues we have to get you here.
First of all, shitting's a whole ordeal for me.
Listen, it's got to be an ordeal for you because it's just a hard...
Shitting is a huge deal for me too.
Well,
I
sidetracked in like an hour conversation about shitting and wiping and all that stuff, but I edited it as much.
Whole deal for you. It's got to be.
I don't know. Every time I take a shit,
Smelled
there's
his
so much.
balls every time.
Huh?
Every time he took a shit, Howard smelled his balls. I heard that somewhere. Is that true?
He talked about scratching his balls. And
Oh,
sniffing,
scratching
but-
his balls. Oh,
Yeah, scratch and sniff.
Oh, well, I think most guys do that.
Okay, good to know.
It's all right.
Now I want to throw up.
It's kind of a
We all
test of if I need a shower. Like, it's...
I use it as cologne.
Oh, okay.
Pheromones.
Still packed in my asshole. I have to use
People are always like, why does it smell like balls around here? I'm like, perfume, that's why.
baby wipe. Hey Eric, how many times a day you shit?
Maybe twice.
Wow.
But Howard, here's where I'm going to prove that it's an ordeal. You have to move from your chair to the toilet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's already an ordeal. Most people just go and sit down. Now you got to move the wheelchair next to the toilet, wiggle your way on. That's an ordeal.
Yeah, you're right. I think maybe I'd rather be Jeff.
I'm obsessed with shitting and eating and sex. That's it.
See, but
That's
Artie's right. Eric loves life. Like Eric loves.
Already nails being a man right there. I'm just obsessed with the animal things that we do.
He speaks for all of us.
It is like we've gone to the moon. We've solved theorems that are just unexplainable, and yet sex, shitting, and eating are just the number one thing for all of us.
One time I remember, I forget what the context of it was, but Artie said...
One time you remembered to forget. That's like a lyric.
But anyway, Artie tells the story that he broke his arm. He broke his right arm and had to try to wipe his ass with his left hand.
Oh,
And
yes, I heard that.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the context was. But he said, I broke my right arm. He just says it real fast. And I tried to wipe my ass with my left hand, and I fell over.
Amazing.
Been there. Artie, if you're out there, I hope you have a bidet by now.
Idol and love.
Yeah, he has his passions. Wrestling.
Jeff was given a healthy body, mind. Look what he did with it. It's clear he just doesn't care.
Eric loves two things and hates everything else.
No.
At least he loves two things, though.
But he's a very negative person.
But Jeff's
What the fuck is your problem, Artie?
What is Jeff, Tony Robbins?
What is your fucking problem?
Jeff is a whiner.
Hey, Jeff,
My
there shouldn't
problem
even
is,
be, the problem is,
I'm trying to help you.
There shouldn't even be, like, a question that everyone would rather be Jeff the drunk than Eric the...
Right, that there's a huge argument should tell you something.
Right, Eric's handicaps he was born with, you created your own handicaps.
Whatever.
Ooh, good point.
Now he's all depressed.
I'm trying to help you, dude.
Now he's depressed that he can't win against Eric the Midget in a who you would rather be contest.
Well, I reluctantly go with Jeff. Reluctantly.
I think you swayed me. At first I was going to say Eric, because Eric has a love of things. But Jeff, like, at least I could take his body.
Might be able to do something.
I might be able to do, I chop off that fucking dead arm.
Right.
I'd get myself a cool hook. Then maybe I would...
but you're putting your brain in Jeff's body. I'm talking about really being Jeff.
Oh.
But still,
you know, something, you could still go to, like, a therapist and maybe do some work. I mean, you know, Eric is trapped.
It's true. Jeff's got to walk around all day, like, you know, he can't, like he's incapable of working and...
Like, don't tell me what Howard Stern would do with Jeff's body. Would you want to be Jeff Currow?
But you could take a mechanism.
Jeff Currow or Eric, I think I'd have to be Eric.
See, Howard, you could take a mechanism.
I'm still Jeff.
And put it on a steering wheel.
This was Howard Stern show. The peak Howard Stern show, just comparing which Wack Packer would you rather be? And they talk about it for 5 hours. That was basically the best shows they ever did. And it's why all the fans miss that shit, because it's like the shit they never talk about anymore. Just
If
the
you guys could
inane...
pick any Wack Packer that you could be, who would it be?
To be.
That you had to be. You have to pick one.
You know, we're all going, who's the most normal Wack Packer? We're racing around in our head to find one, and it's Slim Pickens up there. I mean, just have a normal life, probably like Elephant Boy, because everything was normal except his voice.
But he had
his voice was the only thing that was weird. I don't know Elephant Boy.
That was the only thing that was weird with that Elephant Boy.
He kind of
he shit himself one time.
I was about to say he kind of had his grippers. His grippers
and
were
he
shot
liked to have
in
sex
his
with the
asshole.
And he liked to have sex with the couples. I don't have sex with the man and the lady.
Serious
sex
couples,
with the couples?
Serious
with the
couples only.
They were
I
a
am
couple
not looking
only.
for.
What?
I'm not looking for stereotype. They're looking for paytime.
Why haven't we unboxed him yet? Okay.
That's not a bad one, yeah. I only want serious couples only, or serious interest only.
Yes. So he went to this one Howard Stern like live event, and he took the subway there, and halfway there he shit himself in the subway. But instead of going home or cleaning himself up at all, he just went to the Howard Stern event, and everyone just looked at him with shit all over himself. And so the next day they were like, "Did you have shit all over your leg?" And he's like, "Yeah." And that was the show. It was fucking hilarious.
Delta Zero nailed it. Delta Zero nailed it. Will the farter. That's who I want to be. Will
Does
the
he
farter.
just fart all the time?
So apparently he was born without an asshole, and
Wait, that's a condition.
I guess
Very serious. They have to create an asshole.
So he created asshole, and apparently when they created the asshole, he had the muscular ability to suck in air and fart.
Oh my god!
And he would
on command. Like Moses would spread the sea.
I can suck in air and do a fake burp like this.
Yeah, he could do that with his asshole.
But he could do that with his ass?
He was in the Jackass. He was in Jackass Part 3.
Oh my god!
Where they put a dart gun on his asshole and he shot a dart.
Jam Flow, man, this guy's in my top 10. I love
Dave Letterman. Yeah. I don't know, man. Evil Dave Letterman was pretty dumb. I don't know if I'd.
But he seemed to have a normal life, and that's, I guess, what she asked. Like, if you had to pick someone to live a normal life. Or it could be Marianne from Brooklyn. I mean, that's a normal life.
No. I don't.
She's just Howard
in my life. Howard.
I
can almost do her better than
her
anyone.
like
oh
once or twice.
Did not
Understand. What about Debbie? Is Debbie the queefer a real thing?
She was for a little while. She didn't last.
She didn't
very long.
last.
What?
Yeah. She bowed out of the industry.
They brought in Debbie the Queefer to queef next to Dick Clark while they asked Dick Clark questions. Do you remember that?
Yes. Yes. Very funny. Very funny.
And you just see him like trying to answer. Howard's just like, so you're going to be hosting New Year's Eve this year, and you hear.
So tell us about American
Bandstand.
Bandstand.
Through her clothes.
Yes, but holding the microphone right next to her snatch, and you could see her snatch moving. It was weird.
Ew.
And you can just see like Dick Clark just shaking his head, being
That's
like,
not normal.
Howard, this is terrible.
But Dick Clark did not leave, and that's why
No.
Dick Clark is a legend.
Questions.
Drive. Like, Eric can't drive. Like, at least Jeff can independently leave his house and drive if he has
He can't. He doesn't even have a license. He fucked that up.
Okay, but he can get his license back. What's that?
He pulls his house behind him.
And Eric's got that cool lake house.
Yeah, if you don't have a driver's license, Jeff, are you allowed to live in a trailer?
Put Eric and Jeff in the Bubba Gone.
Hello?
Jeff hung up.
Oh, Jeff hung up. Artie would go at Jeff really hard, and then Jeff would get butthurt and hang up a lot. And then he calls me.
Jeff really is bummed out, huh?
He can't win an argument of whether you'd want to be Jeff
now he's seething.
or Eric.
In all fairness,
man. No, thank God you changed your phone number. He can't call you.
You motherfucker!
I can't wait for the voicemail.
What's wrong with you, Artie?
well, you know, this is how his day went. He called in so we could all congratulate him for calling 100 times last night, and it ended up like this.
To our conversation about who would you rather be, do you remember when Jeff the Drunk won he won an evening with a porn star that was completely consensual, and she has sex with him, and the camera comes in, and she is bawling her eyes out, saying, "What have I done?"
It might be the saddest thing a human has ever done, because he's still in the room. He's like, what?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
And
she's
going,
like, Mommy,
what have I done? What have I done?
Do you think they told her to cry like that?
No, it was real. She
It was
literally
very
had this moment where she was obviously like either on drugs or something and just snapped out of it and was like, what the fuck was I doing? And she was crying.
Was it with Tabitha Stevens where he's like, I couldn't get it up?
No, he says he couldn't give it up. I'm sorry. He says he was fine. She said he couldn't get it up, and he goes, "You didn't lube it up, bitch."
Oh, that's right, he didn't lube up. She called it a wet noodle, and he goes, "You didn't lube up, bitch."
And that's the one where he calls in, and he goes like, "I'm tired of the way you're treating me," and Artie did not let that one die. He impersonated that call for like years, and it was funny.
We're not going to do a full Jeff the Drunk series, but we will hit Jeff the Drunk up, because Artie and Jeff the Drunk is some of the funniest stuff.
Yeah.
There's a certain drunk who was very, very angry.
Oh, is he back?
I'll put him on. It's between you and him, so.
Okay. He can't take it when Artie criticizes.
Eric, you still there?
Yeah.
See, Eric he hangs, man. He just hangs.
Eric's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Jeff, go ahead. You're on the air.
Artie?
Yeah.
What the fuck is your fucking problem, douchebag?
My problem is, Jeff, I'm trying
I'm not dirty for one. With Artie.
You're laying around all
Jeff,
day.
he answered honestly. He'd rather be Eric the Midget than you.
What the fuck, man? I've been working for 4 months. Nobody gives me no fucking credit.
4
Oh,
months?
here he goes crying.
Yeah.
You're 39.
All right, Eric.
39.
I know, right? It sounds like a 60-year-old.
Yeah.
Great call.
Yeah, or
Great poll.
70.
Great poll, Electra.
God.
He does.
I've been working for 4 months. Nobody
I got no
gives me
credit.
You know what? I just had an epiphany. I realized why Howard is so great. Because no matter what, he never makes anybody feel uncomfortable. Everybody feels comfortable with Howard.
Yeah.
He
well,
just-
that's his job as the
That's
host,
why
I
he's
think.
so good at it, though, because there's never an awkward moment. Like, there are awkward things that happen, but nobody feels awkward because Howard just says something that makes it fine.
Yeah.
Ultimate flow guy. Ultimate
Yeah.
flow guy. Yeah.
He also encourages people to just be honest. He's like, just say whatever you want. You know?
Yeah.
Well, this
and he
this version did, yes.
Yeah, that version. Yes, right.
Yeah, the other
I'm
one
not
is like
talking about now. I'm talking.
stick
I'm
to the
talking about.
script.
I'm talking about what we're listening to, not
Yeah.
current day.
Yeah, it is
I
heavily
don't know
scripted
current
now.
day.
No, it's just really, everything is written and planned out so that they can have that, guaranteed time thing. He's just trying to get out of there. He's like counting the minutes till he's out of there and just chilling with Beth and the kittens.
Lost again.
Oh, well.
Better luck next time.
Curses foiled again.
Curses. SANJAYA is in the top 10.
He's on tour.
Thank you. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.
Hi.
All right.
So disappointed.
Eric music. I love his theme music.
That's it, baby. Call 126.
Is in the books.
It's in the books. What a call. That's probably the main SANJAYA call. There's a few more, but that to me is like the quintessential SANJAYA era call from Eric and the Howard Stern Show. It's got everything. And so it's got SANJAYA winning, Eric getting shit on by caller after caller, and then Hank being brought up and Hank and Eric being compared. Artie then going toe-to-toe with Jeff the Drunk over the comparison of Jeff or Eric. It's just a beautiful fucking call. That's a great call. Call 126 will be remembered forever. SANJAYA stays and is on the tour. He doesn't. Eric likes to. He told him he doesn't make the eh sound, and then proceeded to make the eh sound a bunch of times. He's no longer the idol expert. You can cross that off the resume. He's in a midget funk. My favorite, like I said, my favorite kind of funk. He's a deflated midget. Hank versus
Funk
ET.
gonna give it to you. Midget Funk gonna give it to you.
I just see a midget Bootsy Collins in my head anytime someone says midget funk.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Go ahead, grok that for me. Also, ETM never dreams he is full size, which
Midget
is interesting.
Funkadelic.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
SANJAYA is bigger than the balloon stunt at this point. ETM voted so many times he lost count. Jeff the Drunk versus Eric versus Artie. Jeff voted for SANJAYA 100 times, he said. Remember that? Over 100 times. Remember that? It might be a quiz question. Artie would rather be Eric. Baba Booey would rather be Jeff the Drunk. Howard starts with Eric and then would rather be Jeff the Drunk. Eric needs a bidet. And the final one, I can't read.
No, not Eric. Jeff needs a bidet.
Oh, Eric. Yeah, no, Jeff needed a bidet. But I can't read the final one because there's a line on it. Anyway, I'm sure it's amazing.
Jeff hang up. Calls back, total bitch.
There we go. 100%.
You little bitch.
You little
That's
bitch. And that are the calls of the night. We hope you enjoyed it. We know that DJ Electra did not enjoy the new music. So
Actually, it's grown on me. It's growing on me, so
it's
I'm
mellow.
okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's
By
kinda the same.
episode 50, you'll love it.
I know, but
Everyone
I
remember
still miss the old one.
Eric is spying on DJ Electra right now.
We have a tarot card reader here. Yay! Can you read my tarot? Also, good evening. I liked when he was obsessed with Diana DeGarmo. What episode was that, you guys?
He died being obsessed with Diana DeGarmo.
Yes, Diana. Well, he's already. Well, so I don't. Shit, we're in just. I don't know what season. I don't think we're to. No, yeah, Diana DeGarmo has already been a thing, but these past.
No.
Yes.
I thought so.
No, she's. Hold on, Luigi. She's already been a contestant on Idol, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's already. Yeah. No, she's
Oh
not
wait,
done
he gets
with.
more obsessed with her after that.
Zipping it up.
Psych Awakens Tarot. I have never heard these calls before. It's my first time, and so I don't know all the lore and the stories. So yeah, I'm learning along with the show.
Tarot. If you're new here, myself and Casey, the other guy on this panel, are experts for Eric the Midget, and we were big Howard fans. And the lady to my right here was not, and we are introducing her to all of these. So she does not know where the story goes, but we do.
But I've heard already about him being obsessed with Diana DeGarmo.
Yes,
so
but-
I thought
but
we already had it, but
there's
apparently
more.
it gets better.
Maybe.
Oh, good.
Maybe. You don't know.
Spoiler! Psych! You spoiled it. Spoiler.
And so
Just a little. It's okay.
what we're fundamentally trying to do is exactly what they just talked about, and that's like if you don't know Eric, you're just living avatarily through DJ Electra. She didn't know Eric either, and you got two semi experts, and then the chat, which is really the expert. And we kind of just go through the story. So if you liked anything you saw tonight for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Go check out the previous 28 episodes. Oh, my God, so many of them.
I'm sorry, just real quick to interrupt you real quick. We didn't say that we are going through these chronologically.
Yes.
We are.
Tarot. Yes, we are going through these chronologically. We are now in 2007 with the SANJAYA vote for the worst saga. There you go.
That's correct. We started with a call 1, obviously, and that was September 16th, 2002. Eric, you're on the air. So we literally call 1 to now call 125, all in order. Or you can release them as videos individually, too, so you can just watch them randomly. That's how a lot of people like to watch Eric. Just pick a spot, because they're all good. So just any spot. And so it's an unboxing. Thank you, Hulkamania. Exactly. That's what it is. It's an unboxing, which... by the way, I learned we got put into the wrong category at YouTube. They put us in the unboxing category. Like we have things.
Oh
to
my gosh!
unbox.
Like we're unboxing like a computer or something. Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah. So it took us.
No
a little
wonder
while
everybody hated us.
Well, it took us. Well, no. Hi. I'm pretty much the reason why everyone hates it. But hey, we now are getting into the right category because of those videos, and now I see them that we're in the right category. And we're getting 700, 800, 1,000 views. So thank you guys so much for taking a look. Yeah. We have found an audience now that people know that we're not like iPods, the new iPods. So,
a bunch of kids watching us.
Also, Dupa Doo.
Dupa Doo. Thank you for the $20.
So much.
Oh, thanks, Dupa Dupa Doo.
That is very awesome of you. I am looking for this is a was it not Kurt Cobain, but it's a 90s kind of day. So we're doing new metal.
Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat.
You know what that could really use for new metal? A little Jonathan Davis.
Oh God, I'm glad it didn't before.
Do it,
thank God.
do it, Luigi, do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Do it.
Yes.
Don't encourage him, people. Don't encourage him.
I wonder if I missed the Jonathan Davis transitions.
Just think, like someone's watching that man, grown man, 60-year-old man do a concert, and is like his spouse. And she's like, "Oh, here comes the rat-and-tat-and dootin'-datin' part." Like, how do you deal with that?
Yeah. And I hope I can't wait till he does the rat-and-tat-and-dootin'.
By the way,
that's Korn.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
by the
Korn,
way,
people. That was his impersonation of Korn.
I want to get out there and get that sheet music for that because I really got to see how they write that down.
I actually did that when I was trying to make the AI version of it, which I did, and you guys were not impressed.
No, it's impossible to do.
It wasn't.
I made like 3 different songs, and I spliced them up and made them into one, and it was like a nightmare. But
you just needed to make one metal song, and then you do the rat-and-tat-and over it. It would have been hilarious. That would have been fun. By the way, that's what I want for the next episode. Please make a metal song and just do your version of the Jonathan Davis horse, please, Electra. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that.
Wait,
for the
we haven't read this. Dooba Doo. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we should probably read it. Sorry. Go ahead, Luigi. You don't often get to read them. Please.
I don't. Dooba Doo. Thank you for the $20. Catch 22. The Eagles won. A family member comes home from the hospital tomorrow and unboxing Eric. Thank you, Hackride Studios and chat for being part of a perfect day. Dooba Doo. Thank you.
Thank you. Aw. That's so sweet.
You really do make it fun to come here, Dupa. People, Dupa specifically, and people like Dupa that enjoy our stuff. And also, congratulations on the family member coming home. That's awesome.
Yes.
Mine never do. Mine never leave the hospital.
No.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. What? Did I make that dark? Sorry.
Yeah, you got dark right there.
No, but that's why I'm saying it's wonderful, because mine usually just disappear into an abyss of paperwork and ash. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so to make that positive, I'm so glad that your family member is coming home. Yay!
That is awesome. That is a perfect day. Unlike the days I had to do paperwork because I had no one else around me.
Casey, shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway,
Such a buzzkill.
sorry. So make sure. Where'd Luigi go?
Luigi's gone. He said the flow is fucked. I'm out of here.
I miss Ackroyd. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to Unboxing Eric. Let's do some plugs. A little scaredy boy over there. Where can they find you? And
I need to get you a new one of those.
no, we're going to put this up forever now. I told you.
My channel is at Papa_Electrico. You can watch Skeptical Robot as a show about logic and reason where we debunk the paranormal. And we did our first non-paranormal topic yesterday, JFK assassination conspiracy theories. Folks, did you know that the first mainstream JFK assassination conspiracy theory was about a group of gay rogue CIA agents who tried to prolong the Cold War, and someone actually went to trial for it. Yeah.
Who didn't know that? Everyone, that's common knowledge.
It's the basis of the movie JFK. Not a lie. Seriously, that's exactly what the movie JFK is about. And the book was written by the prosecutor. And he admits to everything. So it was actually all fueled by homophobia is really what it was, and completely fell apart, and the guy was a scumbag, but the movie made him out to be a hero. So, yeah. Anyway, we talk about it, we debunk it, we actually tell the facts. It was a campaign against gay people is really all it was. So anyway, that's what we do on my show is we try to shit on theories. That's really it.
And he always gets to the point very quickly.
Yeah.
No, don't hold your breath. People, do not hold your breath for the point. Grab a cup of tea and sit around for a while. It's coming. But also,
The point
if you'd like some more,
comes towards the end.
yes. It's kind of like finishing. You know, he's doing you for a long time. You get a little dry, but eventually you get wet again. And then he goes and has a sandwich. Right, DJ Electra?
What a great analogy.
Right.
All right. You can use that as an ad. And then if you're bored, go back and watch Catch 22 today. We had some fun. We got some serious conversations, too. We rarely do that, and so that was really fun. And if you like anything that you've seen, grab a membership. $2.99, $4.99, either one. It gets you everything. And we have over 150 shows now behind the wall. Over 20 different shows, 150 of them. So it's literally like your own little library of nonsense back there for $2.99 a month or $4.99 if you really want to be. If you want to be a hack writer, those Daylords.
Oh my gosh! I just opened up my Facebook. No, hello YouTube, and the first stream that comes up is Beast Mode, and he's playing my Spank Break song.
Nice. It's ubiquitous.
It's amazing.
It
is a paramount value.
It is a paramount.
It is.
Speaking of which, if you get those memberships, this week is the last episode of the Jesus Twins saga, episode 9, the ending of many things. It's tragic, it's funny, it's tragic. So get a membership and check it out. If you would like to see the first episode, that is now free on our YouTube page. It's what we call the loss leader. We give you that little crack, that first hit of crack, and then hope you come back for some more, metaphorically speaking. And then, what is this? Is that, I think, a 5 gifted subs?
Hulkamania.
Wow, Hulkamania, you're our benefactor today. Amazing. Thank you so much.
These gifted members subs are making me hard.
Thank you so much, Hulkamania. We're all so hard over here. We
Brother
like the
JP got a membership. I'm happy about that. That's awesome.
That's fucking awesome. The reason why we like those so much is that it's like you brought a friend to the party. You carpooled for us. I mean, who carpools for someone? That's just the nicest thing you can do. So people, value those Hulkamania memberships. You can't give them away. When the time comes to re-up, remember Hulkamania. Thank you. And
I was a carpool mom. I drove carpool.
I bet a lot of dads showed up. Oh, no, I'll go get the kids. No, I'm going to go get the kids. Tits. There's tits. Oh, let me jerk off in the car here. Oh, kids, you're early. early from practice. I did a whole scene there where Dad was jerking off in the car to tits, and the kids came in.
Wow.
And scene. Thank you.
Special.
Was that what it was like, Electra? I guarantee.
Oh, it was special. Yeah, it's bringing me back. Bringing back memories.
That was, yes. You're picking up your kids. I'm going to see your other kids, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway. All right, folks. We're going to end on that dud. No, we're not. Because guess what time it is? I can't believe we did the plugs before. The quiz. We got a quiz, people.
Oh, we did?
Forgot about the quiz. Yes.
That's right. Don't forget about the quiz.
No, I did.
quizzle.
And then I remembered. So, people, it's quiz time. Pull out your thinking caps. And let's get down to it. Remember, there is no stakes. There is no prize. Oh, I know. She's going to get a 500,000 hits
Thanks,
on that.
Duper. I don't even know. How close am I? I don't even know. I don't look.
DJ Electra has a video on her page with almost 500,000 hits, and she's eventually going to pass us in viewership and be our overlord. And so that's why we treat her so nice. That's why we're very soft around the areolas, metaphorically speaking.
We want her to unbox her twins.
Yes. Well, if she's comfortable with that, Luigi, because she will be our overlord. So we got to chill out. All right.
I mean, just ask nicely, and I probably would.
Oh, well, there you go, folks. Go to djelectrify.com and ask nicely. All right, people. Do you know Eric?
How well do you know Eric?
All right, Electra, give it to us.
What celebrity did Eric the Midget meet when he went to Las Vegas? A. Cher. B. Chris Angel. C. Mike Tyson. Put your answers
folks.
in chat.
Now, Eric's been to Vegas, I believe,
5 times?
5. Oh, shit. This should be a
4
question.
or 5.
How many times has he been to Vegas?
We already had this as a question, but we already forgot, I think.
We already forgot. So go back on a
4
previous
or 5.
Yes. Podcast amnesia is a thing, people. But yes, was it A, Cher? Was it B, Chris Angel? Or was it C, Mike Tyson? I'm seeing only B's, so we clearly didn't ask a very good question.
It's actually a trick question.
Luigi, go ahead.
There were 2. One of them was Chris Angel.
All right. I'm going to lock him in.
He sounded very confident with that answer.
And he should be. He should be. Congratulations.
Look at his weird picture I put up there.
That is, well, yes.
Do you know who the other one was?
Oh, I was going to just ask you that. Steve Wynn.
Jason Hervey of the Wonder Years fame.
That's nobody. That is nobody knows who that is.
Yeah, no,
if you Google the face, you'll be like, oh, I've seen that kid in lots of things, but no.
Is it the brother? Is it the brother?
The brother, yes.
Okay, yeah. He was always a bully and everything.
Yeah. In the 80s.
All right, well,
always a kid. He was a big kid actor in the 80s.
Well, Luigi has proven that he is the remember last week? Oh my God!
Yeah, last week I got 1 out of 17 or whatever the fuck.
He was like Eric. He had to pull his idol expert title for a week, but he's got it back right now. So let's see if he can do question number 2. And chat killed it. All right, go ahead.
How many times did Eric call Catherine McPhee? According to Eric, this is according to himself. A1, B2, C3.
All right, they gave Eric Catherine McPhee's number. Why? We'll never know, but they did. They must have really hated Catherine McPhee at the time. And Eric was told not to call a lot, but he did call. And how many times, according to Eric, did he call? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
According to Eric, he called 3 times.
B, C, C, C. Okay, so I got 1 B and a bunch of C's. And then we got Luigi locked in on C. Take it away, Electra.
The answer is obviously C3. P.O.
Congratulations, people. We are sucking at this. All right, getting our asses blown out. Here's the thing.
I had to make it easy for once because we keep winning every time. So I had to make it easy.
I understand. Enjoy your win this week, people, because next week, some NVIDIA chips and some Chinese code writers, and we got some great quiz questions for you. Thank you, DeepSeek. All right, here we go. Question number 3.
Hold on. Articulate John. The question was according to Eric.
According to Eric, yes. You have to look at the whole question. Because, yes, according to Stern and everyone else, it was, and according to Catherine McPhee, I think it was even more.
It was
like 15 times.
like
she had to change her number.
Yes.
Yes.
According to Eric, how many times did he call?
Yes.
Yeah, that
3
definitely
from
was-
each phone in his house. He had 10 phones in his house. So he only, per phone is what they thought he meant. Here we go. Number 3.
What was the pop singer's name whose show Eric stalked a contestant on? A. Amy Grant. B. Debbie Gibson. C. Paula Abdul.
Oh, well, now we got a trick question. This is a trick question because there's 2 on there.
You're right.
And we don't know, and probably 3 if we listen to all the tapes.
Yes.
But, yeah,
So this was their own show, right?
Right.
Their
No, this was, we went over the
own
call.
show.
Their own private
call.
show.
Yes, and it may have to do with something that you get when you rub a street genie. And so...
Stabby,
yes.
stabby?
Not the stabby. Don't want it. That's the thing about street genies. You
blowjob?
gotta rub. Well, that is really rubbing the right one. That's like when you rub Daisy on the street. You get she just
What do you
rolls
get
over
when
to-
you rub her the right way? What do you get?
When you rub
Is this a
Daisy
joke?
the right way? I imagine anything
A
you
street
ask
genie.
for. Oh.
All right, people, who you got?
Anyways, moving on.
I see
Answer
a C.
is
Amy Grant.
Well, it's actually but let's move on. Yeah, it's-
it is Amy Grant. You are correct. And there
It's
she
Amy
is.
Grant.
That was her picture of her in 2007 when all these calls tonight took place.
Would also Paula Abdul, also a lady on a show that he stalked a contestant on. So technically, if you voted for A or C, you're correct.
Oh, I didn't know he stalked someone on Paula Abdul's show. You mean
Any of
American
the
Idol?
idols, all of the idols, yes.
He stalked Catherine.
Right.
McPhee.
I get it. But like, I didn't think he really stalked them. Well, he he did.
The funny thing is
Moving on.
there could we're talking about a guy in a wheelchair, and there was 2 famous ladies on the list he was using to stalk other ladies. Just saying, Eric, you're goddamn fucking the Jordan of lady stalking.
Let's
All right,
go.
Final question of the night.
I should probably take this part out. It's kind
I
of
like
annoying.
I like
You like it? Okay, this one's hard. All right. What time was the you know what to do call made? A. 12:43 a.m. B. 1:26 a.m. C. 2:05 a.m.
This is one of those ones that once you hear the call, once you make the association, you never forget. And sometimes you wake up at that time of night and you look at the clock and you're like, who can I call right now and order a hit on? And I do that 3 times a week. I look at the time. I'm like,
Does that really happen to you?
No.
Okay, good.
Embellishment, baby.
The
all right.
answer is B. 1:26 a.m.
All right, we're gonna lock in a B. I'm seeing some B's.
He
and
sounds
C's.
confident, you guys. There's a lot of B's in
B's,
chat,
yeah.
a couple C's.
All right, let's see what we got.
Red Rooster's just guessing, he said. It's motherfucking B. 1:26 a.m. That's right. You
That's
guys
right.
were all right, except for Dupa Dupa Doo, who just said
What?
A. You are wrong.
Nope, Dupa was right. Her $20 donation entitles her to 1 mulligan,
Entitles her to
and you
B.
are correct.
Okay.
So that's right, folks. That's our quiz. We made it. This one was kind of easy, I got to say. If you've been paying attention lately, these ones were easy. But if you're just coming on board and you're like, how the fuck would I know what time in the morning this idiot called? Welcome to the show. You have some catching up to do. And that is Unboxing Eric, folks. Thank you so much. Would like to thank Dupa Dupa and Hulkamania especially for giving so generously. And
Thank
all
you
of those
guys
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
And also thanks to our awesome mods, Dupa Dupa again, Andrea. I didn't see Delta. Was Delta in here?
Yeah, Delta
if he's
Zero's here.
He was here.
Oh, Delta's there.
Yep.
And just everyone who comes and makes it the last fun thing they do of the weekend with us. We know some of you got to go to work tomorrow and it's lame and all that. But, you know, we had fun now. We had a little fun tonight. So that's what we like to do. We like to be the last little bit of fun. And so I think that's all. You guys have anything else to say before we get out of here? We already did our plugs. Look at that. So we can.
I pity the fool.
Oh no. What's?
I have something to say.
Go.
Casey, let me ask you: what do you think about Billy Corgan and Bill Burr being possibly related?
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, and I feel for Bill Burr.
I really thought it was a joke, and mainstream media is really taking off with it. This is real. They really think this is a possibility.
No, they're not related. They just look similar because they're both bald and have kind of really bulbous heads.
They are claiming that there are a lot of similarities or a lot of things to suggest that their father might have had another family. And
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding at all. Like, I thought it was a goof.
Because I didn't watch the clip that you posted on Twitter because I thought it was just a joke. I thought it was like, oh.
You got to, that's exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. But then I watched it and I was like, this is stupid. And then I was like, I'm going to Google this because I'm not sure if they're playing around and people are taking off with it. It is apparently a very,
for his
very
part,
real
Billy
story.
Corgan shared his own thoughts about the likelihood of the pair that are actually half brothers. The fact that he can't sing, I think, disproves that we're related because I'm also not funny, so it goes both ways. I mean, that's a stupid comment. But yes, we will look more into this.
But one can sing, one is real funny, both talented in the art. Boom.
Yeah. Neither of them can sing.
I want to be clear.
And both are hilarious.
I think that this is a goof, but I'm saying that the media is taking off with it. So I am questioning whether or not there is some validity to it. But I still think it's a goof.
Let's just keep going with it. Let's keep rolling with it. Let's keep posting it everywhere. Make it a thing.
Or we could let it die on the vine because honestly, who cares?
I'll call and be their aunt.
Yeah.
And be like, yes, I am your auntie.
I'm the third Bill. I'm Bill.
You know
Greenberg.
what?
Bill Greenberg. You like it?
Daddy really liked Bill. The name.
Giant tits may be half sisters to them. Everyone's bald in that family. Hey.
All right. That's
All right, gonna end on that one. See, we went too long. Anyway, guys, have a good one.
Not grabbing my tits right now. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
All right. I think you guys pull out your cocks. Here we go.
Already.
Thanks for watching Unboxing Eric.
Bye for now.
Give us your goddamn money.
Got a heart not size of his frame. Always ready for his claim to fame. So small in stature but big with pride. From his words you just can't hide.
Hello, Stern.
Always grumpy, throwing shade at me. Eric screaming on the phone, you hear, but we love that midget, let's be clear. In his world, he's a mighty star. Talking tough, though we can't reach too far. Current square, run a pick on my talk. Money, you're up like another endurance bar. Eric's got his swagger in a world so grand. Proving sides ain't ever part of the plan. With his antics, he steals the show. A little twerp, but our love will always grow. Eric's world where he's the king. Every call we can't wait for the ring.
Bye for now.
You know what to do.